Stay ahead of the game with the MOJO. We got picks, hot takes, all the info. Mo dropping stats, crunching numbers, that's the vibe. Joe say what he see and feel, gon' decide. If you ain't tuning in, throw a flag on the play. It's going down over here the MOJO way.
Spoiled for you? I remember that. I remember them spoiling it for you. That's what we can move.
Wait, who spoiled it?
Or you kept getting spoiled? Like, oh, his name's off the board. Oh, this is actually, this is nice. This works.
This is better, right?
Yeah.
It feels okay. I have to join the, I'm going to join just so I can see some feedback. Because my phone is over there.
Right.
De facto. So I got to.
Yeah, my phone is going to.
I got to get the scuttlebutt here.
My phone will be my guiding light. So we'll see. We'll see.
Hey, look, it's us.
Hey, how are you? Oh, Terry Bradshaw.
Alex is on.
All right, perfect.
But I'm having him check the audio just in case it's really bad.
Yep.
I hate how the setup with the live stream is on the phone, but it is what it is.
Like, you can't do it. Well, I guess you got to have internet and all that fun stuff.
We had to have like the whole separate system and whatnot, right? That software, and it kept shorting out with the audio.
Right.
So is what it is. It looks a little hokey, but
I don't know how we did it 2 years ago.
I don't know. The audio worked and then it didn't work. I don't know. It's weird.
Nobody knows. I like these little guys. These are fun.
Yeah.
Is that what you use for your interview? Your interviews?
I did on the last one. I just did Pete's the other day.
Pete.
Good old Pete.
How's Pete doing?
Great. Actually, Pete just got engaged. I feel like today. That's public knowledge now.
Wow. Congratulations. Big NFL draft fans.
That's right. There you go. Beer of the week.
Beer of the week.
Beer of the month.
Beer of the off season.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I don't know what this is.
Notch. Non-alcoholic. Hazy IPA. A hazy IPA with a tropical aroma and soft, juicy flavor. Full of character and flavor. Malt beverage. Wow.
It's got the hops, you know? It's got the hops. It's got the hops.
I like the malt. The Raiders are on the clock. So as you mentioned via our text messaging, they're down to 8 minutes. It's 8 minutes. It's not 10 minutes anymore. It used to be 15 minutes back in the day.
That is wild. That's wild.
I love the draft. I just love the draft. My two favorite weekend events happened like one right after the other between the Masters and now this. And they need to stretch it. They need to spread it out a little bit.
Seriously.
It was like a whole weekend event, you know? So...
that's right. They signed Kirk Cousins,
Right.
released by the Falcons. So Al is in
another fully guaranteed contract.
It's insane. The $500 million man.
Yeah. How many playoff wins?
That'd be one. That would be one. So not great. Not great. Do you think that they go the entire time here?
I want to say give it to 5 minutes and then they'll put it in. This has been obviously the worst kept secret on the planet. He's at home. So the quarterback, like this guy, I mean, Indiana won their first national championship in ever for football. So big ups to them and to him leading the way. He won the Heisman. They won the national championship. I think what I was reading is he's like, according to some people, they have him above Cam Ward, who was number 1 overall last year, and maybe like kind of in the tier of our draft, the 1, 2, 3, Caleb, Jalen and Drake.
It's not the best year for quarterbacks.
No, the whole draft itself is a down year. If you go back like the last 4 years, it's probably the worst draft class, like from top to bottom, I should say.
Do you think one of the later picks takes a quarterback because there's teams that do need, like, you got to think about, obviously the Cardinals aren't going to take a quarterback, right? Mm-hmm. The Jets aren't going to take a quarterback that high, right? Round 2, you're thinking, but also there's teams like the Steelers.
That's actually, I'm looking up the guy's name right now from Alabama.
Ty Simpson?
Yeah, Ty Simpson. I had it earlier. 5 minutes. He's on the phone.
5 minutes.
I think that it'd be interesting because what's his name go late first round last year to the Giants?
Jackson.
Mm-hmm. There's something to be said about that because you get that 5th-year option if you get him in the first round. If you wait and draft him early in the second, you don't get that 5th-year option,
right.
which could be, I mean, I don't know how big of an issue it is, but it's nice to know, like, you guys have Jalen for at least 3 more years. Damn it. Jaden.
You're in Celtics playoff mode. That's why.
I don't want to talk about them. We have Drake for at least 3 more years minimum. If he was, if they were second-round picks, he wouldn't have that 5th-year option. But we are actually in that spot at 31. I'm concerned we're going to trade out. I don't know about concern. Well, our GM just the other day said
you don't think you would trade. Well, I guess it's not the trade to trade up either, but you have 11 picks.
Right. There is a tight end that I wouldn't hate if we traded up for. I don't think it's going to happen.
Oh, yeah. What was his name?
Let's
look at the big board here. Sadiq?
Sadiq. Yep.
Kenyon Sadiq.
Kenyon Sadiq, yeah. He's like the number 1 tight end in the class. We definitely need tight end. We have Hunter Henry, who's not getting any younger, and then we just signed like a blocking tight end in free agency. So we definitely, that's a position of the future. Pick us in. There we go. And so we'll see what happens. But we're in that spot. Our GM just said the other day that he sees 25 through 50 as like all in the same ballpark. So if you say that, then that tells me they're probably going to trade out.
Yeah, it's likely.
Yeah,
it's likely.
It depends who depends who falls to us, if anyone.
That's true too. I don't know if they're going to use some of that for an AJ trade, but I heard the AJ trade is going to be post June 1st.
Yes, that's a good point. That came out. Well, they've been talking about that. I feel like since he was drafted to the Titans, like 7 years ago. Like he's coming to the Patriots because he wanted to be taken by us. He was a Patriots fan,
right?
Oh, they're so happy, and they have the head coach Kubiak, the Seahawks.
Yeah, I mean the Raiders should be on the up and up, even just with the new coach.
Yeah, how's Alex feeling?
I don't know. I'm asking.
This is a big moment.
I'm asking questions.
This is his first overall pick since Jamarcus, right? How do you feel about Jamarcus?
Saying that our audio is a little fuzzy and loud, so maybe like take it down a notch. But there's also like I could make a modification here.
I lost the. Oh God! I'm touching it. Oh God, this is
terrible. You got to be careful with that. All right, I think I have to turn it down a little bit on there. Pause.
Oh no, I'm gonna keep going. So this is their first pick overall, I believe, since Jamarcus. I wonder how he felt about the Jamarcus Russell pick. Joe's making some adjustments. We're fixed. We're good.
All right, check that audio now.
Check it.
See if it's any improvement. Here we go. Fernando Mendoza.
Home with the family. Why isn't it muting?
It's on the side.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got to hit like underneath there. Here, let me help you.
You try. Uh-oh. You got batteries?
What? How is that possible? How is that possible?
The batteries just die. You have the Roku TV app. Oh, you got it.
See, once you do the rotation. That tells me the batteries are about to die because I had to do the rotation on
it. So there's the Ravens picking up Zay Flowers' 5th-year option. It's a big deal because it gives you that extra time to negotiate. We just did the same with Christian Gonzalez, I believe.
I don't even want to talk about him. It still bothers me.
I
was just talking about that yesterday. Jeez.
I still can't. Yeah. I mean, whatever the gentleman's name, he went to the Rams, right? And he's like doing okay, but not Christian Gonzalez okay.
Emmanuel Forbes. Yeah. Well, he was the obvious choice in that spot, and Washington decided to go with Emmanuel Forbes. And then you guys were just like,
oh, sure. He like fell right into our lap. That was actually I think that was the last time we took a defense. In the last 10 years, we've only picked 2 defensive players in the first round.
Really?
Yeah.
That's surprising, especially with like Belichick.
Right. So our offense has been awful the last couple of years.
Yeah. So maybe it's time to start picking defense.
Oh, wow. They sent someone to his house. That's funny.
How do you feel about not going to the draft and doing it from home?
I believe his mother is sick, so he gets a pass.
But even still, I
don't care.
I feel like, honestly, as cool as it would be to be there,
yeah,
I'd probably rather just be chilling at home too.
Yeah. maybe when I was 22, you know.
My mic is louder than yours.
But now
I lost my piece.
I knew exactly where to put it, right? Above my heart.
Maybe because I also think I talk louder
that's certainly
on the
true.
podcast.
That's definitely
I'll
true.
just put it just a wee bit lower, Al. Al, you got your quarterback. You got your quarterback for now and the future.
Right.
And also, Alex's birthday was yesterday, so
happy belated birthday.
Here's your birthday gift.
That's exciting.
Mendoza.
That's nice. It's he seems like he has all the tools. He's a winner, and that's all I got.
That's it. Pair him with Mr. Thomas Brady, and we'll see.
Oh, geez, that's right.
See what happens. Oh, look at that. The Jets draft room. Here we go.
That's a lot of monitors. That is a lot of monitors. Now, here's where it gets. So I believe that I was already calling someone.
I'm thinking Arvell Reese is the pick.
Yeah,
here.
yeah. There's only maybe. Again, what I read was there's only 15 guys with a first round grade.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. So not ideal. Oh, I like this, Jets. Keep it moving.
That's kind of nice too, though, because you're not thinking like after the pick is in, the clock's already going.
Yeah. Next year's draft, which we'll also be live for, it's supposed to be a very deep class. So a lot of teams are hoarding those picks. We might not see a lot of trades.
I think next year's draft is in DC.
Oh,
I think we should go live there for it.
Can we get a press pass?
That'd be awesome.
I mean, I've seen people get press passes for less. Let's be honest.
Listen, doesn't matter the subscriber count. We've been doing this we're going on 4 years now.
I know.
Is that crazy? This is going on our 4th season.
Is it really?
Right? We did. Yeah, season 3. We ended season 3. This is off season.
That's right. We did 2 on the channel and 1 on the DiOrio channel.
We did 1. Yeah.
It was like our Boy Meets World season 1.
We did 1 on that channel.
Yeah.
I think we did the first. Yeah, we did 2 seasons at the house.
Yep.
We did last season at the other apartment. And this is
oh my god, that's right.
Season 4.
Yeah, a new studio.
It's a new studio.
We keep it moving.
See, this is what I don't like about using the phone is like it looks backwards on the screen. It's so weird.
Yeah.
So weird.
Yeah. So, how did you enjoy your off season so far? Not like the Redskins off season, like free agency, because obviously free agency has passed.
They did pretty well in free agency, and I always hate hearing like, "Oh, you won free agency." Like I've heard that so many times under like the Snyder era.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'll take it for what it is. All right, the Jets pick is in.
Mm-hmm.
It's Arvell Reese.
It's Angel Reese.
Who is it? David Bailey.
Oh, it's supposed to be a very deep edge class.
Yeah.
Very
wow.
Deep. So that's the tricky part about getting us to 31 is there's a lot of edge. It's a deep class for edge. So for us at 31 or anyone at the end of the first round, you could probably if one of the tackles falls to us,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be mad if we take one of them because after that there isn't a tackle for like 5 rounds. But if an edge falls to us, I'm kind of okay passing on them because there's going to be an edge. Not too long after, who's not that much of a difference.
Right.
So our right tackle is Moses, and he's ancient, oldest man in the world, 35 years old. So he only has at least 1 year left. So I wouldn't mind shoring up the right tackle.
Wow. So that's a little bit of a surprise, although
their defense was really bad last year.
Yeah, for a defensive head coach too.
Yeah.
Wow.
All these guys playing at 2 different colleges, there's a lot of older guys now too because of the NIL and stuff.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I saw some tape on him, and I didn't think he was going to fall to 7. It didn't seem very likely, but I also expected, again, you get lost in the sauce with the mock drafts and shit, you know, like, it was like a guarantee they're going to take Arvell Reese, and they passed on him. Now, here's where it gets interesting, because I don't think Jeremiah Love makes it past 5, because right now you have Tennessee coming up, and Tennessee, is it Tennessee? No, it's Arizona, Tennessee, and the Giants. And I don't even think, even if for some reason he made it past those 3,
I mean,
I don't even think he makes it past Cleveland, because Cleveland will just take.
They have Scatterbo,
whatever.
The Giants, I should say, and my draft guy is Evan Lazar for the Patriots, and that's kind of who I usually do. Like I told you, all the podcasts I was listening to, he was kind of my go-to. He said that Scatterbo would have been like the second best running back in this class, and he was taken like 10th last year. But Love is the blue chipper running back. Like, he's going to be a star. I just have a problem taking running backs in the first round.
I agree. I think the thing is, with a team like Arizona and Tennessee, it's like Arizona, it would just be, I don't think it's the best move for Arizona, but it's also like, we got nothing. Let's get a guy that we can like celebrate and have merch sales. Yeah, same thing with the Titans too. Where you got Cam Ward, you got a new coach, new stadium. You get another a guy like him.
Yeah,
but I don't think he makes it to 7. I mean, I think if he was there, I think Washington would take him, but I don't think he's going to be there.
Cleveland needs so much on offense. I don't know if running back would make sense for them. I don't think he'd go to the Giants. Tennessee, I could see Tennessee taking him.
I think maybe Tennessee.
I guess I could see Arizona taking them too, because they don't have quarterback, but
because the Giants have 5 and 10, and I think they're going to get one of the receivers in one of those spots. They're going to get a receiver. Would be my guess. I fucking love the draft.
I know, right? It's so good. It's so good. It just kind of lets you take a look at all the teams, just kind of get a lay of the land for the entire league, and the new players coming in. It's a good time. It's a good time. But yeah, so you're off season in free agency. You guys won the free agency, is what you're saying?
I mean, that's what I've heard, that they did really well. They signed a lot of guys. I wasn't mad about it. Not a lot of offensive weapons. That's still a glaring hole. I would ask how your off season has gone, but it seems to be getting worse by the hour on certain topics there. So,
excuse me, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, so I just got to say this one, right? So I was like joking with somebody at work, right? And it was just like, I was talking to one guy with his 2 other. It was like a Friday. There wasn't a lot of people there.
Yeah. I
was talking to one guy, and then there was 2 other guys in the vicinity, and I was like, "Another scandal, huh?" And then the other 2 guys popped in. They go, all 3 of them go, "I don't believe it. I don't believe it." And then I was just like, "Yeah, why would you?" It's like, and then all this stuff comes out. It's like today specifically, it seems like it went from 0 to 100.
Yeah, I don't know. Before I'll jump on that. So last year, Kyler Murray did go 2-2 as the starter, and then Jacoby won 1 game the rest of the year. Yeah, I don't know who was sitting on those photos for 6-7 years. I wish they released it then, so it could have been the Titans' headache and not ours. But
seriously,
like I personally just do not. I don't care. You know, like,
it's not anything to do with the game, but at the same time, it's like then he had some bullshit presser the other day, and then he had. Did you see
another one today? Did
you see the apology? It was so.
The one today, the press conference today.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Jess was just like, he's live. I was like, oh, I didn't know that was supposed to happen.
Let's see. This is.
They said he was going to do a press conference if they pick someone. I will tell you who's not happy. One, Jessica, social media. She said to me, she's like, "You don't want to know what my hot take is." She's not happy
about the Vrabel thing.
Oh yeah. She's not it's the what's the word I'm looking for? Hypocrisy of, like, you know, being a leader of men and make good decisions.
I think it's you know what I thought, because I was talking to Brendan about this, and he was saying I wonder if he resigns or takes a leave like Ime did.
Well, he's already going to miss day 3.
Which is the day you guys have the most picks. So his apology was, or his quote was, "I take accountability for my actions and the actions that caused a distraction to the people that I care most about, my family, football team, the organization, and our fans."
Oh, we're last, Mike?
it doesn't take accountability for your act for what?
Yeah, right.
Because like
so talk to your wife, bro.
talk to your wife, but also like you and her both lied, blatantly lied.
Oh, I know, big time, and it's like getting weird. She's like named her son
Mike. Oh man,
I was like, bro, you might need to go on Maury.
Oh, Jeremiah Love to the Cardinals.
All right, you called it.
Wow. See, hey, they just needed a piece to build around.
Yep. Who's playing quarterback for them this year?
Jacoby Brissett.
Is he still there?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah. His stock went up big time in the last couple weeks, and I was like, he's not making it past 5. And
I just have like the Raiders last year took Genty. I can't do it.
No, I think if you're and I'm hoping that this, I'm trying to be optimistic here. I'm hoping that this was a down year for Washington where they could come back up to some sort of prominence. If that's the case, it would make sense for us to get a guy like that just because we kind of had one of those weird years where the quarterback got hurt.
Fake bad.
It's like the 49ers do it every 4 or 5 years. They're like fake bad. Yeah, that would have been one of those things, I think.
I think, the Jimmy G year where he tore his ACL and it was a fake bad. Now, we'll have to hear from your cousin and see what his thoughts are on Jeremiah.
Yeah, he was hoping that because we always watch Washington at my father's. He was hoping that he's like, I'd like to be able to see him. I'm like, now you're never gonna see him. He's over in Arizona.
Yeah, I just don't. I just can't take it. For me, it's if I'm drafting someone in the first round, it's always got to be I'm taking a quarterback, a lineman, like one of the wide receiver, cornerback. That might, I don't know if I'd take any, I'm not taking a guard in the first round. I'm not taking a running back. They're just, I don't know, man.
I mean, not saying it was a bad move, but a team like the Cardinals who need seemingly a lot of things.
Yeah, at some point you just need talent. You just need to acquire talent.
And it's like for him, he'll hopefully move the needle on, merch sales and getting some eyes on Arizona. I mean, again, the oldest franchise, and they've been to the playoffs 12 times.
It is it's wild. They're literally the age of the Red Sox, the Yankees. It's incredible. At least the Bears won NFL championships and the one Super Bowl. They haven't won diddly squat.
If he amounts to what they think he's going to, then.
Yeah, it's like you said, you get him excited. Get him excited.
Why not? That's why I if it wasn't Arizona, it probably would have been Tennessee.
If I was a Cardinals fan, I love it.
I'm just glad he doesn't if he wasn't going to fall to 7 and Washington pick him, get him away from the NFC East. If he's going to be what they think he's going to be.
I'm trying to think, who are these folks from the school? Oh, Notre Dame. I don't know what those. Oh, high school Christian.
Why does it look like
what's that movie with George Clooney? Weird.
I feel like it looks like they're wearing prison overalls.
Trying to think of some of the top 5 running backs who are taken. We got Saquon, we got Genty. In the last couple of years, I have no idea who else. That's all I got.
I don't know.
Top 5.
It's.
We had Gibbs was taken top 10 for the Lions, and
yes, yeah.
And what was the other guy?
That was taken high?
Top 10-ish. Not Gibbs. Lions took him. There's another guy in there I'm missing. Son of a biscuit.
Let's see.
Top 10 running backs.
In recent years? Let's see. Breeze?
No. Not who I'm thinking of, but he was taken pretty high, right?
Najee Harris?
Yeah. Oh, yes. Najee Harris. Yeah, but he flamed out pretty quick.
Yeah. Saquon. Did Saquon go in the first?
Yeah, he went in top 5 to the Giants. Top 10 RBs taken. Who am I thinking of? It's going to drive me crazy. Saquon was taken 2nd overall. Christian McCaffrey was 8th overall. Zeke, 4th overall. Adrian Peterson was 7th overall, but that was 2007.
Tennessee's pick is in already.
Oh my goodness!
What do you think about their new logo? I liked it until somebody was kind of pointing out that the oversimplicity of logos now, and I was like, yeah, they got a point.
Minimalism. Everything's minimalist now.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they had a new logo.
Yeah. Well, I like how they kind of tied it back to the Oilers.
Oh, right, yeah.
The colors and everything, but it is a little bit like...
Bijan.
Bijan, yes. Yeah.
So we had Genti last year, 6th overall. Bijan was 8th overall. Saquon 2nd. Leonard Fournette taken 4th overall. Christian McCaffrey 8th. Zeke Elliott 4th. I mean, Christian and Saquon did well for their second team. None of those other, I guess Leonard Fournette played okay for the Bucs when they won that Super Bowl.
Yeah.
None of those
short career, though. I felt like...
I wouldn't do it. Sorry.
It's a hard play. I think to build around a guy like that.
Yeah.
Again, you have to have one of those fake bad teams.
Yeah, I would say at least have a quarterback before you plunge into the running back.
Like, think about, look at where Tampa is right now.
Yep.
Carnell Tate going 4 to the Titans.
Best.
Wow, so a lot of those defensive guys that they were talking about being in this top 5 really aren't.
Remember when we did 2 years ago, it was offense the entire way down to like pick 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was a...
Hey, you know what, though? Not a bad pick because they desperately needed a weapon.
Yeah, get Cam Ward some weapons for sure. Everything minimalist, man. Like even if you look at like the restaurants, like McDonald's, everything's just so blah now. Just like
they talk about how they're all just like a box.
Yeah,
they're just square. There's no life to them anymore.
They don't want you to stay inside. They want you to get in and get out ASAP. So it's just a bummer.
You know what's chapping my ass?
Please.
The first one of the night. When you go to a restaurant and you order, right? I happened to be in the mall, which so what happened was the service was so bad at Wild Wings. I was with Graham.
B-dubs.
And we sat down. We got menus. Mm-hmm. Some girl 5 minutes in says, "I'll be right with you." 10 minutes later, she was beat bopping around. I go, I'm getting out of here. I am done now because now I'm hangry.
Wow.
So that was in the mall. So we're like, we can just go to Charlie's over in the mall, the sandwich shop. Charlie's had no line, and it took 25 minutes because of these stupid fucking online order DoorDash bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't do that anyway just because I don't want to spend the money on that, and I feel like that's just going to elicit horrible habits.
I absolutely, positively, indubitably refuse to do DoorDash or Uber Eats. I refuse. Because not only do you get the exorbitant fees, but they jack all the prices up.
Yeah.
I can drive 10 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. Like, where do you live that you can't just go pick up your food?
Right. So we have Cumberland House of Pizza, which we've partaken in before.
Yep.
And there's another restaurant, Supreme, down the road. And Supreme delivers, but we like Chop better. I forgot their coach is solid.
Yep.
And we were talking to someone one time, I think at like a birthday party, and we're talking about how much we love Chop. And they're like, "Oh, we get Supreme because they deliver. Ha, ha, ha." It's like, Chop is like 30 seconds down the road.
I won't even do not only DoorDash or Uber Eats, I won't even have like Domino's deliver.
Me either.
I'm not wasting my money and tipping.
I will only ever deliver if I physically cannot leave the house because the children are asleep and I can't leave.
Or if you're just like that sick. Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
It does happen here and there. But these people that do DoorDash for like Dunkin'. If you're DoorDashing Dunkin' in fucking Rhode Island or Massachusetts, like get the fuck out of here.
I know. You can go down. You can turn on my street. You can go right. There's a Dunkin' 5 minutes. Turn left. There's another Dunkin' 5 minutes. You go 30 seconds farther. There's another Dunkin'.
Dude, right here, right? There's one across the street at Shell.
Oh yeah.
There's one on Elmwood. 30 seconds down the road.
You're rolling.
There's one if you take a left past the Shell. There's one right there, and then if you take a right, there's one right over by the Cumbies. There's 4 in like a 2-minute span. Who is door dashing Dunkin'?
I did do it one of those times when I had the kids and I just couldn't get them there for whatever reason. I just remember I got it and I was like, I feel wrong for getting it delivered. I was like, this is so weird. So so Saturday I had the kids and I was like, I think I was out of something. I don't think we were out of coffee or whatever. So I was like, I got to get Dunkin'. And I had the children. I was like, we're going in our PJs. Settle up, kids. Just shoved them in the car.
Yep.
I typically don't even go through drive-thrus. I prefer to walk in and pick my stuff up. So when I order ahead, I always do walk-in.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I like to get out and walk and stretch my legs. And, I will only go through drive-thru the Chitlins. And even they wanted to go inside. So I was like, all right, I'll do it.
I just don't understand that.
But it is nuts. With the fees and stuff. It just, I don't know how people do it.
And then, but it's like, I feel like people who are doing that, but then everybody in life is bitching about the cost of things. It's like, let's look at where we can scale back, right? There's not much we can do about gas at the moment, but like, maybe don't DoorDash a Dunkin' Donuts order. Maybe. But I was standing there for like 25 minutes and there was nobody in line because they were doing these stupid fucking DoorDash
orders. Did you see them all come up and get them?
Eventually, yeah, because they were all sitting down. I didn't know. I thought they were already done. They were sitting because the shit was taking so long, and they were just going to pick up for somebody else. I'm like, dude, this is insane.
That is nuts. That's great. Yeah, it's wild.
Like shit's not expensive enough. Like you're jacking up the because isn't an individual item also more?
Yeah. So like a Chipotle burrito is $9 if you just get it. I think I'm pretty sure it's $12 if you get it off DoorDash or something like that.
And then it's delivery and
then delivery
tip.
and then tip and then
for a fucking burrito.
Fees. I know.
Like you're not. I mean, I guess like a pizza shop would be one thing, but if you were just doing it through the shop and not like a DoorDash,
they just send someone. Yeah, like Supreme will. Yeah, if you get delivery, it's them. It's not. But then I've also seen like a lot of places are getting rid of their delivery people and just doing DoorDash, which also sucks. But I don't know if they jack the prices. I really don't know. But yeah, the amount of people who do it, it's bizarre.
It's weird. It's weird. I mean, if I was just not feeling great, I could, get a pizza or something delivered. But like,
there's always
on any given day, like they were saying, how many times there's like an average of how many times people order DoorDash throughout any given week, and it was like pretty staggering. Like on average, people are ordering DoorDash like 3 to 4 times or something. It was like a high percentage. Yeah,
wow.
It was like a high percentage. I'd have to find the stat, but I'm like,
crazy.
That's insane.
I know they can deliver like also groceries and stuff, or like Walgreens and stuff. I know my parents use it because they cannot leave the house currently. So that makes sense. But if you're a well-able-bodied individual,
sure,
get out of the house. You know who I'm talking to.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking to.
The grocery thing can be clutch in certain circumstances too.
Yeah.
I agree. But even that too, I've gotten that like during COVID, like when I had COVID, I didn't go out and I had the Stop and Shop delivery. And honestly, I was a little not impressed by it.
Even I think I did, they bring it to your, I think Target or something, they bring it to your car. I was like, even that, I'm like, oh, this is too much. Or like they'll go shopping and they're like, oh, we can't find this. We replaced it with this. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah, and that's what I didn't like.
Yeah.
Like you just, what's that all about?
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't like this. I'm sure they're just fine people.
Oh, the Giants pick is in. Let's see. This is taking a little bit long here.
Yeah, what's going on? 8 minutes, I was told.
Yeah, 8 minutes in between picks. This seems like 10.
Oh, KC's 6, huh? Damn.
Fake bet.
Yeah, right. No, yeah. I'm curious. I mean, ACLs aren't what they used to be, but Mahomes did tear it pretty late in the season, so I'll be curious to see what happens.
We don't have we're clapping and we don't see. Oh, he didn't say it yet. He must have just made an announcement.
This is the family of a military.
Makes sense.
It looked like that guy booed, but I don't think he did. It looked like he did.
Imagine that. The fuck. I knew Giants fans had no fucking balls.
Oh man, draft has become such a spectacle.
It really has.
I liked it better when it was Radio City Music Hall.
I don't know. It's like the traveling circus.
I know. This kid looks like he's going to vomit. He looks very nervous.
I get it.
I would be too. I might vomit right now. Just kidding.
So you better not.
No, it would go viral though.
You Arvell Reese to the Giants.
Oh, that's a good pick for them.
Arvell Reese to the Giants. Yeah. So my guess would be at 10 they take a wide out. Just a guess, or
They got Neighbors coming back.
True, but another weapon.
They got the tackle. They got.
Or they take
Scatterbo.
Delane from LSU, the cornerback.
Mm-hmm. They got Scatterbo coming back. I don't really know what their defense looks like.
It's great on paper.
Yeah,
like their front line was great on paper,
true.
and
But
they just
traded someone. That's the 10th, right? The
Bengals, Dexter Lawrence.
Yeah.
So that 10th pick was the Bengals.
Gotcha.
They traded for Dexter Lawrence, and then they extended him.
Okay. I mean,
well, if you're not sold on any of these guys, and down year for the draft, Washington doesn't have a pick in round 2, which really sucks.
Ooh,
so if there's a guy there that they don't love,
trade back.
They might even
back a few spots, yeah. But from what I understand, it's like the top 10 is pretty good, and then after that, like I said, 15 is where it starts getting off. That's a large chain.
So far, it's
a long walk.
I know, right? So far, it's kind of who you expected to an extent, I guess. Mm-hmm. But you still have Sonny Styles is still out there. Caleb Downs is still out there. I think if Downs is there, Washington takes him. But honestly, Downs could go to KC right now.
Mm-hmm. Times like these, I wish I watched more college football, but I don't.
And I only pay attention towards the draft.
Yeah,
I just the
playoffs.
I like to hear the scuttlebutt.
Yeah, the playoffs have been better this year. I think they were better this year. Yeah, definitely the scuttlebutt. I didn't pay much attention to the top of the draft because for the first time in 3 years, we drafted
right
top 5.
I feel right back at home, which is kind of nice because. Now it's like, well, we get a front loaded excitement, and then you get like a back loaded excitement as if you don't trade out. But that one magical year, we both got our quarterbacks.
Well, that honestly, it's like it really is luck of the draw, dude. If you're get Cam Ward last year, who's okay, but he probably would have been ranked 5 out of the 5 last quarterbacks in the top whatever. But yeah, that was a good year to be bad. Good year to be bad.
I wonder if there's going to be anything crazy that happens.
Like a Penix type situation?
Yeah. I don't think so because you don't have the quarterbacks.
No, and it's, we talked about this not too long ago, but I did listen back through that episode, and we were pretty on the money with a lot of those. That was a crazy draft.
That one
was. It
was.
was 5 quarterbacks, but you see what happens where guys in Ty Simpson, teams get weird about quarterbacks. Like Penix, I think we talked leading up to that draft. He was second rounder in my opinion. JJ McCarthy, second rounder in my opinion. And I'm pretty sure Kyler. I'm just telling you, he's not going to the Vikings to sit on the bench. So
they signed him for a 1-year deal, right?
Yeah. So good luck, JJ. I think you're toast.
Good luck to you, sir.
Yeah. So. Waste of a pick. I'm pretty sure that pick got that GM fired. So
it totally did. I'm being told our audio doesn't sound great.
Well,
so I don't know what to do.
Trade.
The Chiefs trade out of the 6th pick.
I'm being told.
Oh, whoa. So. Chiefs trade the 6th overall pick to the Browns for the 9th overall pick, so they slide back 3. Then they get a 3rd round and what is it, 5th?
Yeah.
For this year?
Yep.
Interesting. So the Browns leapfrog up to 6.
Leapfrog to you.
Who would they leapfrog that they want so bad?
Ty Simpson. I don't know, wide receiver. Wide receiver maybe?
Which was the Makai Lemon, out of UFC.
Wait, what's happening? Still says Chiefs. Still says Chiefs. Is it going to swap?
Unless, did they pick 4?
Wait, what?
Now it's saying that they. Let's get some volume here.
Wait, did the Chiefs trade up?
Maybe they did. Oh, that's right, they did. The Browns were ahead of us.
Okay.
Mansour Delane.
Yeah, that's right, because they got rid of their.
What is this doing?
What are you doing, bro? They did get rid of their cornerback. Yeah, to the Rams, right? I have no idea how you did that.
I don't know either. I only hit one button.
Oh, you got it. You're almost there.
It's not. I didn't do this. I don't know. It's not on the screen though. It's
You got
weird.
it. You hit the red thing somehow.
I don't know how.
Oh, you did something again. Oh, you did something again. What's happening?
Select the menu. I don't know what this is doing.
Do you have like the main control?
Yeah, I don't know where it is. What if I turn it off and turn it back on?
Yeah, go for it. We got time. Just don't miss the Redskins pick. Oh, no, it's still there. It's like, just don't miss the Redskins pick. Excited for the New Jerseys?
Oh, God. I love it. I love it. Even the black one's way better now because it doesn't have that stupid bar and it has like the stripes.
Yeah.
Nice touch.
Not sure how I feel about the new alternate logo because it's just a spear. Like, I don't.
It's kind of.
Hey, it's Willa.
It's kind of stupid. Oh, right there. Get it? Okay.
All right, it's gone. Good. That's how you do it. Turn it off and back on again. That's how you get rid of it.
Turn it off and then turn it back on.
I mean, did you want as cornerback? Like, would you have been interested in him?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know at 7, but if they traded down a little bit, I wouldn't say no to the top corner and the
That's fair.
the top prospect.
Yeah.
We could use all the secondary help that we can get. This is why I'm interested here. Excuse me. Supposedly, Dan Quinn loves Sonny Styles, but there's like a mix. I'm hearing mixed things about him being a possible bust.
This guy.
The Caleb Downs thing, he said he's very intelligent. He'll be the smartest player on your defense, and we need secondary help. So this will be interesting. Who else is out there? Who else is out there? Sonny Styles, Ruben Bain, but I think his stock fell a little bit.
Some interesting looking suits. Trying to find out. Yes, for us, it's going to depend on when the run of tackles happens. There's a Clemson D-line guy. I think it's what's his name? TJ. I gotta find my, actually, what am I doing? I took all these notes and I totally forgot about that. I literally wrote them all out.
The Jets have 2 first round picks. The Giants have 2 first round picks, and I thought Dallas has 2 first round picks. Well, Washington's pick is in.
Pick is in.
I'll be honest, I'd rather see Caleb Downs than anybody else.
They're all very excited. They're very happy about the decision.
The fact that he is still available at this point is interesting. Oh, man. Who's it going to be?
Oh, yeah.
Nobody's on stage. Get back out there, Roger.
Oh, they're bringing out some Hall of Famers. Oh, why is Jerome Bettis there?
I don't know.
He did not play for the Washington. Is that Lynn Swan? Oh, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, they're in Pittsburgh. I know they usually do the legends. I think Mark Rippon is doing one of the picks probably tomorrow or Saturday.
I couldn't have found a Commanders Hall of Famer.
I mean,
this. Oh, did you guys get this guy? Hall of Fame? Oh, the Walter Payton Man of the Year? I don't know.
it was Bobby Wagner this year.
Oh, there you go. Well, there you go.
But why didn't they get him to do this?
Well, they're gonna hand it to him, right? Like, here you go.
Oh,
Bob.
is this where they? No, he already got the trophy though.
The honors, right? I have no idea.
Yeah,
I don't know anything.
I know nothing. I am nothing. Maybe that's why they're doing it, because it's Washington's pick. But like, I don't.
You know, I always say I like a small hall. Lynn Swan, not a Hall of Famer. His numbers, even though it was back in the day as a wide receiver, not a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
I think every Pittsburgh Steeler from the 70s, including their water boy, made it into the Hall of Fame. Oh, you guys took someone.
Sonny Styles.
Ooh.
Yeah. I had a feeling because, again, they said Dan Quinn really liked him.
A lot of Ohio State guys.
A lot of Ohio State guys.
It is a good linebacker class. That's the other one. Linebacker and edge.
I've heard mixed reviews here, so I don't know.
What you need to do? Oh, that guy missed the high five. What you need to do is you need to go on the internet. You need to find out how to feel about this. Someone has to tell you.
Somebody has to tell me how to feel about it. Listen, whatever. I will take it. I will trust in the powers that be. I can actually trust this.
That's true. And honestly, just go. In a lot of teams, they try to be cute. They try to be smart. You know what? Just go to the big programs and get the big time players.
He's very like lanky as a linebacker.
Yep. Don't go to Chattanooga and try to find some D2 guy. Just go get the big schools and get the guys. So you can play out of the edge too. Okay.
Yeah, and I thought he was one that
his dad
switched positions.
Oh, interesting.
Thought he played somewhere else in the secondary maybe, and they put him at linebacker. I could be hearing that wrong.
His dad played for the Rams. You got to go jeans. Jeans are good.
There you go. Jeans are good. Jeans are great.
Yep. You
got to get a nice pair of jeans.
Yeah, that's true. God, that's so true. Still looking. Still on the search.
Oh, all right. New
good.
linebacker, Sonny Styles.
Looks good.
Well, honestly, it's another need for us because you got Bobby is most likely not coming back to Washington, and the way he played last year, it's
It's a handsome fella.
not great. Yeah, he is. He really is. He looks good in that hat.
Yep. Just dweeb.
Because we also just picked up Leo Chanel from the Chiefs in our free agency spending spree. I think we gave him a 3-year deal. So,
Brothers.
Not bad.
Interesting.
Lorenzo Styles.
That's a family. His brother played for Ohio State as well.
There you go.
Jeez Louise.
I figured it was going to be an Ohio State guy.
Yeah.
Just depends on which one.
That's good. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Feed.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
No. That's them, not us.
Yeah, it's not us.
Yeah, okay.
For once. You know what I got to do is I have to get like a guru to come in here and figure, like, the audio is always our problem on a live stream. I need an audio guy to come in here and figure this out, because I've used these mics before and they work fine. Now we're here on the live stream, it doesn't work. Why isn't it working? What's going on?
Did you use them with your phone?
Yeah, I've used it with the phone before.
Then what's going on?
That's what I'm saying. Is it just bad juju here?
Maybe it's not high enough.
Well, mine was too loud. I don't know. They're saying it was still too loud or something. I don't know. I turned it down. Had the notch turned down. So
maybe they're the problem.
I'd like to think that too, but there's just no way. There's just no way.
Maybe it's the live, because you've used it before, but you use it for just recording, not live. So maybe it has something to do with
Yeah, maybe because I just recorded to the phone, but maybe it's YouTube's live feed that sucks.
Could be the network. Could be the internet.
I don't know. I've seen other channels go live and they're all right. I need a guy. I need like an audio guru.
An audiophile. No. Yeah, audiophile. Like a pedophile, but for audio. That's a word. It is a word.
That's right. So if anybody knows any pedophiles for audio, let me know.
Anyone's out there working. I mean, you might be able to find them on the what's that app? The people for like odd jobs and stuff. There might be someone out there, not Fiverr, but like something like that. Like, hey, just sound engineer kind of thing.
Yeah, I gotta find somebody who like I gotta get this figured out.
Yes, ChatGPT or Claude, one of those guys.
Somebody, I don't know. There's gotta be somebody locally that can just. Because here's the other thing. I'll be honest. When I'm recording the podcast, I don't want to think about the other shit. I really don't. If I'm going to film something, that's different.
Yeah.
But when we're doing this, I don't want to be. I don't want to think about it.
Yeah, that's what I would say. I just show up.
And that's what I want to do now. I just want to show up. I want somebody else to do that shit because it's like I'm thinking of it the whole time, and it's messing up like my thought process of what we're doing here.
Yep, flow's all messed up.
I'm here to be the talent. And in most projects that I film, I am not.
You want a talent contract and an audio or a sound engineer contract.
I need
we're calling it these days.
That's what we need. We need an audio guy, and just so we can just come in, sit down, and just go. It's not something that I can do, and I've tried. We've tried. You and I.
How did we do it 2 years ago? Because
we used the software that I had, and we linked the cord up to the camera. But then all of a sudden, it stopped working because the audio kept having interference on it. We tried it multiple times, and it was just not working because it kept having interference, and I don't know what it is. I need a guy.
We need a guy or a girl.
A guy is just a general term. If there's an audio girl out there that can come in here and figure out live streams and shit.
I forgot Shuck.
Yeah.
The Saints are going to definitely give him at least another shot because he had a pretty good year last year. How slow is Shuck? I do not know. They signed Travis Etienne. So, yeah, the Saints are an interesting team.
I wonder where they go here.
Yeah.
Caleb Downs.
I don't know if they're still as up against it in the salary cap like they have been for the last 100 years. But I'd be curious. Let me check.
Well, didn't we say this before? Like, just brick it for like a 1 year.
Yeah. Yep.
Just brick it for a year, and then you'll be right back in contention here.
Over the cap. Let's see what we got here. How do I go to this? I just want just the NFL. Wow, they're still paying. They still have dead money for Derek Carr. That's bizarre. Oof. How is that possible?
He was like, psych, retiring.
I thought you get it back if that happens, but I guess not. Cap space. Let's see here. Titans are at the top of the list. Commanders are number 2 at $49 million. Titans have $63 million. And okay, the Saints are doing a little bit better. They have $13 million, so they're no longer in the negative.
That's not bad then.
They do have the most dead money in the league at $112,000. Oh no, the Dolphins do it $179,000.
No, dude. After that, the Tua thing for sure,
which we also called.
Yeah. Oh my God. Well, you know what though? I'll say for the Dolphins, at least they ripped the Band-Aid off.
Yeah.
I mean, coach.
Yes, that's very true. Yeah.
GM, coach, quarterback, and Tyreek.
Yep.
And they got rid of
They traded Waddle. Yep.
They got a decent pick back for Waddle, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Did they get a first?
I think.
Where did Waddle go? Actually,
the Broncos.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I feel like they overspent for Waddle. Is that wrong with me?
No, I think you're absolutely correct. But yeah, the Dolphins have torn it down to the studs as they were.
Rip the Band-Aid off. If you're going to do it, don't do it by piecemeal. Just do the whole thing. And
yep.
At least they did that.
Should have listened to us about Tua, but they didn't. So.
Yeah, they just didn't.
No.
Saints pick is in at 8.
They're taking
Jordan Tyson out of Arizona State.
Okay. Give Shuck a weapon.
There you go.
They have Etienne. Okay.
I believe, and I could get this wrong, but I believe this was the kid that we were talking about with Alex. And Alex used to film the like the 7-on-7 football. Mm-hmm. And I think this kid might have played for one of the, not the one he filmed for, I think, but they must have played against him or something.
Interesting.
And he's like, he was the first kid that he said, like, Yeah, I gotta watch where he goes.
Watching him live, yeah.
Yeah, because you could especially he played college ball. You kind of got an eye to be like, that kid's got it.
It is funny because I think I've told before we played flag football and we were all just like bad. But one time,
gym class heroes.
Yeah, one time a guy played with in the league and he played cornerback in junior college, and he was just infinitely better than everyone else. Like, infinitely better. So like even the worst of the worst of the worst players are still infinitely better than your average Joe.
This is the greatest quote is Scal said, I'm closer to LeBron than you are to me.
That's right.
And it's so true. Like you could sit there and talk shit all you want, but you got to figure these guys are playing against the top talent across the country. Is
that a priest?
It is.
There was a priest in there.
Well, they are the Saints.
What's that all about?
See, this is honestly, I thought that Jordan Tyson would be the pick at 10 if he was still on the board for the Giants.
Bro, compose yourself. You're embarrassing me. So we had the... Yeah, that's true, huh? So the Browns traded back like 3 spots. So they were okay missing on him. They were okay missing on the corner. They were okay missing on linebacker that you guys took. So we'll see who they go with.
Interesting. Oh, side note, the Cheese Football League is now open.
To like make your team?
For the for fantasy, yes. The league has now officially been reactivated. It has been rebranded as the CFL, the Cheese Football League, which we always affectionately called it the Cheese League anyway, so it's no longer the XFL. It is the Cheese Football League.
I guess that's kind of fair because the XFL, it no longer exists. It's now the UFL.
Correct.
When they merge with the USFL.
Also, he mentioned, because I said I was live streaming with you, he mentioned that you had a concern about the time in between picks. Do you have a preference on the time in between picks?
What?
For our draft?
For the fantasy football draft?
Yeah. Was it too short or too long?
No, my app
Oh, the app screwed up.
Yeah, I remember. No, I can't remember what the heck it was. It just like, no, it was the app that was just ugly, and I couldn't freaking tell what I was doing on my phone.
Okay.
I was trying to draft at the same time.
You can't do anything there.
No, it wasn't Cheese's fault.
No, he mentioned about the time. I thought it was something with the time in between picks.
No, it was just the app, and I couldn't figure it out because I'm an idiot, and I was trying to focus on my other draft too, and it just didn't work out. But
you did 2 drafts in the same night?
Yeah.
Oh, that's user error.
But I was drafting on Sleeper, the Sleeper app, and I was drafting fine. And then I tried to move to ESPN. I was like, I don't know what the hell is going on over here. And I just gave up. Yeah, my team was really good until it wasn't.
Sometimes she goes.
I saw a Reddit post the other day where someone's like, oh, what's something you saw in a show or a movie that really stuck with you? Or like, you learned something? No, like, it's all I could think about. Sometimes she goes. Sometimes she don't. And she didn't go. Oh, yeah, she didn't go then. No, she didn't go. That's how I felt about the Super Bowl.
She goes. Yeah. I mean, honestly, since the Super Bowl, you guys had such a good run up until the Super Bowl. And then ever since that day on, the Patriots have had not great luck, it seems.
This is so Browns trying to stay in the game. Browns you guys are, put it front and center. That, like, you just put that sticker on 5 minutes ago. There's not a smudge on that sticker. That's a fresh sticker.
It's just the Browns, dude.
It's
the Browns. Honestly, the worst logo in sports.
No logo? Or just
just helmet.
Our
logo is our helmet.
The color orange. And I know Brown is a person, but it's still kind of funny. It's
just not great. It's not great.
Yeah, our offseason's been, free agency went well. I feel like it was a lot of 1-for-1 guys. So like Diggs out, Dobbs in. Kenyon Bard in at safety. Hawkins out at safety.
Yeah, we got Chase on. We only signed him to a year, though.
Yeah, I was surprised. I thought maybe he'd get a little bit more. Chase on out, and we got, what was that? The guy from the Ravens. We signed that edge who just replaced Chase on.
Spencer Fano for the
tackle. I love me a good tackle.
For the Cleveland Browns.
Draymond Jones. We got the fullback from the Bills too.
Yep.
So fullback's coming back, which I'm looking forward to.
That's a very good pick for the Browns. I feel like they always try to go sexy.
Yeah, that's a good point. They really needed to just settle down. It's just funny because their best player in their new history is Joe Thomas.
Yeah.
So, but it's like they took him. He was a Hall of Fame tackle. They didn't win shit.
I know, right? I guess your offseason hasn't been overly bad. It's just
it seems since like that news that dropped, and because it happened during like a dead season.
But then it was like even leading up and like the Super Bowl, it was the Diggs thing.
Right.
And then it was the Super Bowl, and then it's like the Vrabel thing.
Yeah, one of the guys said that I listened to, he's like, the Super Bowl loser, you get the suck spotlight for a week, or two until it eventually just kind of tapers off. But it's I mean, again, sometimes you go, sometimes you don't. That's how it is. But ever since the Vrabel stuff, and like, again, I don't care. I really don't care. Do what you want to do. What you do. I don't care. Just I don't know, man. I don't even know what to say about it. Like,
it's just
keep it in house. I don't know.
It's just not a great. It's not a great look from your leader,
right? Especially like, when you try to be like this big, don't make bad decisions. Be good. Be a good boy. This came fast. This pick. The Giants.
It's their second one.
Yeah, they rushed that up to the table.
Let's see.
Oh,
there we go.
The tackle run is happening. That's like two. Was the other guy Samoan or like Polynesian?
Yeah, he was too.
Yeah.
Francis. I'll brick his name.
Is there a term like
Mayuga?
Mayuga. That sounds right.
It's the best I can do.
So like The Rock, like that whole family Samoan.
Yeah.
There's Hawaii, obviously. Is it Polynesian? Is there like a term for like that encompasses all of them, or is it just
Polynesian?
Okay.
Yeah, because it's like that whole thing.
Like that whole part of the world.
Yeah, like Samoans and Hawaiians and Fijians, and
I think this is good for them too, because I think
he needs help.
Yeah, exactly. He and I'll stay with Dart. He's gonna get himself killed. He needs to not do that.
Yeah,
he's going to die. He's gonna have a very short career.
Big time. Oh man, early yawns, huh?
It's brutal. So I had the Rochester trip last week. The whole family's been sick. I mean, I missed most of it, but I came home and then we thought Ella was in the clear. She wasn't. So it was like 2 nights in a row. And then last night we had people travel in to the office, so we did dinner last night. So I'm just a sleepy little boy.
I get it. Honestly, since we stopped recording, probably right around that time that we stopped recording, I've been going to bed at like 8:30. 8:30.
I like that.
Getting up early, going to bed early, but tonight's the exception. So I do have to go into the office tomorrow, but it won't be as early as I typically go in because Daddy's going to get some sleep tonight.
I was up. Yeah, today was my early day. My office days, I try to do 7 to 3. So I was up early today. But I'll be home.
Is it just 2 days still?
Yeah, it's 2 days with like best effort for Monday, so it's really not bad. I do miss the full-time remote. I won't lie, but
money talks.
Yeah, it sure does. Sure does. This is fun. Yeah, I like tackles. You can't go wrong with tackle.
No.
It's a Harbaugh kind of guy right there. It's a Harbaugh guy.
So who did they got? Arvell Reese, and then they got Francis Magoa, which I think he was the top ranked tackle
interesting
in the draft too. I think he was the top ranked one. So,
I mean, they ran that card up to there. Like they're like, take him quick before.
I didn't know he was still there. Yeah. So it's interesting. So.
American Samoa. What does that mean? What does that mean? Also played volleyball. Cool.
Caleb Downs has now slipped outside the top 10, which was not expected.
Was he the guy that there was like there was one guy out there that has like some stuff started coming out about history or like degenerative knee issues.
I think it's him.
Is that him?
I think so.
Okay. He could fall very far. He could be this year's Shadua. Oh, trade.
This is,
They traded back one spot. Oh, the Cowboys traded up. They don't say it. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, I hate these guys. These guys, we got our guy.
Yeah, we're going to go to the Super Bowl. Yeah. This is our year. Hey, Dad, give me a hug.
Love you, Dad. Thanks for making me a Nepo baby.
Who's the biggest Nepo baby there's ever been in the history of Nepo babies?
Ever?
Ever.
Wow. I mean, Maya Hawke's got to be up there because her parents are Uma Thurman. No. It's not her, but her parents are Uma Thurman and Ethan Hawke.
Why is she bad? Is she a bad actress?
I think she's fine. She was okay in Stranger Things. But I'm just saying like the power of her parents.
Oh, sure.
It's probably Rudy Mara. When you have your grandparents are the owners of not one, but two NFL franchises.
God,
that's pretty powerful.
Sometimes you get lucky, and sometimes you don't. That's for damn sure.
Oh my God, yeah, that's a lot of. Those are some powerful nipple babies.
Speaking of stealing things from shows, I have stolen this thing, and I say it all the time. And even people, nobody really bats an eye or thinks it's funny, but I think it's hilarious. You watch It's Always Sunny.
Oh yeah, not the newest season.
This wouldn't be from a newer season. This is an older one. But when Charlie's getting interviewed and they're like, he puts on his resume odd jobs here and there. He goes here and there, but mostly here. So I say shit like that, but sometimes I go. Like, somebody will just ask from work, like, oh, what's going on? What do you got going on? I'm like, nah, just, this and that, but mostly this. And nobody says anything. Nobody even, like...
That's a deep cut.
It's just, like, over the head. Like, the first time I heard that, I could not stop laughing. Here and there, but mostly here. Odd jobs here and there.
It reminds me of like those deep cut office gifs where like I try to use like not the most popular ones.
You gotta search a little bit for those.
Yeah. Like deep cut. What's it? Deep tracks only.
Yeah, deep cuts only. Here's a deep cut for you. Oh, it's not for you, but it's a deep cut sort of. Not another teen movie. I just sent that one. I have no peep.
I still gotta get around to showing Jess those movies. I don't know how she would feel about it. She'd probably hate it.
Oh, the new Scary Movie's going to be so good, though.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for that finally came out. Was that the Super Bowl that came out? I forget.
I think so. Well, the Wayans brothers have it again.
They're back.
Yeah, they're back, so it's going to actually be good.
They're not even calling it like Scary Movie like 7. They're just calling it Scary Movie again.
I know. That's a weird thing that movies have been doing. Like Scream, the newer Scream that came out like in 2022 was just called Scream.
Yeah, but now there's Screams. Now it's Scream 7.
Yeah, but it makes no sense.
Yeah, I don't like it.
It makes no sense.
I don't care for it.
Pick is in for the Dallas Cow
people.
Girls. Oh, God, they just dare.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like it's just sad, right? It's just sad.
I know.
Sad. I appreciate your delusion because...
Oh, man. There's just something about them.
You are delusional.
A lot of guys out there with Dak Prescott profile pictures. They're just... defend him to the end.
God, I can't wait to post those again.
Who are they taking? Probably someone.
Oh, they were pretty jazzed about it.
They were. They're always jazzed. They're always that big stupid star. Definitely not wide receiver. I'll tell you. Maybe defense. They need a cornerback.
Caleb Downs.
There he is. Okay.
Caleb Downs.
Yeah, they did need some secondary help.
It's unfortunate because I thought maybe he'd go to Washington, and now I have to hate you for the rest of your life.
Yeah. You know what's funny is like guys like Diggs. they thought he was like the next best thing, and he had all those interceptions and return for touchdowns. And then just like that, done.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, done, son.
And you got to see the way that how jazzed could you be getting taken by Dallas when you see what they do with their players? With Jerry and the contracts and all that bullshit. Like, how jazzed could you be?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I guess you'd be so, you did get drafted.
Yeah.
Just unfortunate way you went.
It is just funny. Like, a lot of these guys now with the NIL, like, they have the money already, so it's not like they're coming into more money. He seems pretty happy. Jerry sucks.
Yeah, Jerry's awful.
He sucks. He stinks. But yeah, they definitely need some secondary help. I mean, their defense last year, we talked about it, was like 30 points. Every time they'd score 25, they lose 35-25.
No, and the fact that Dallas moved up one spot?
Yep. They really wanted him.
Well, I mean, the fact that he was even there at 11 is surprising.
My guess is someone else. My guess is someone else was calling the Dolphins, and they probably called the Cowboys like, "Hey, we're getting this offer to make it better because they're only going back one spot."
Yeah, and they got another pick coming up too.
Yeah, because that's Waddle, right? That must be the Waddle pick.
No, Dallas has another pick coming up.
Oh, who's that? Oh, is that the guy from Parsons? Micah?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
Another Ohio State guy.
Yeah. So far, there's been 4 in the top 11. I mean, honestly, I thought they would all go higher. The fact that he slipped to 11 is wild. But they definitely needed the secondary help.
Yeah, 100%. Hundo%.
Tell you, that Ohio State, man.
Yep. And the defensive coordinator is Matt Patricia. So, I mean, the guy can coach in a defense, sort of. But he definitely gets these guys prepped for it. Holy crap, that's nuts.
Yep, 4.
Wow.
That's wild.
And he played at Alabama as a freshman. Like, that's so bizarre to me. Like, these guys transferring so much. It's crazy. I was wondering if he was related to Josh Downs.
He sure is.
Yeah. Oh my God, this guy's got
son of Gary Downs, a nephew of Dre Bly.
Dude, genetics, man. Them genes.
Those are good genes.
Those are great genes.
Unfortunately, just don't like where he went. But they got a guy with some good genes.
That's right. He's a junior. Interessante. We're totally going to trade back. Well, actually, no. It's going to... Who needs tackle help? I'm looking at this list here. The Jets are coming back up again, which is interesting. That's right. They traded... They had their cornerback. I forgot they traded him and someone else. All them first-round picks.
Who?
The Jets.
Yeah.
Sauce. The Sauce is a bouse.
Sauce Gardner.
Oh, yeah. They know they're on TV, so now they're excited. Oh, the TV's on us. Start clapping. Yeah. Like, yeah.
Miami's pick is in. At 12.
I mean, I will say that's a good pick to be excited about, so I'll give him that at least.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that he was there.
Yep. That's
a good pick. That kid was projected to go top 5, potentially.
Best safety in the class, at least.
Yeah.
So
the fact that Delane went ahead of him, too, is interesting.
I still can't believe the Dolphins changed their logo. Talking about the Titans logo, the Dolphins malpractice changing from their old logo.
Yeah.
That old one was one of the best ones in the league.
I know. Unfortunate.
And, like, as the ticker goes by and you see all the logos next to each other, the Titans one does not look great, I got to say.
No. I like that. Originally, I was like, oh, it's kind of cool. And then after that was the first day. And after that, I'm like, I don't know. I just feel like it's just.
And it's funny because they got that new stadium. Another tackle.
Caden Proctor out of Alabama, tackle.
Tackle.
Logical pick for the Dolphins.
Yeah. Because right now, I don't know who they have. Oh, wait. Malik. They signed Malik.
Yes.
So they're gonna. I don't know. Like they took it down to the studs, but they're also gonna try and play. That's a big guy. Holy crap! Wow, good on him. The Titans. I was gonna say they opened up that new stadium. The stadium that they're getting rid of opened up the same year as Gillette.
Wow,
that's crazy.
Damn,
too fast.
Well, Gillette was what? 04, 5, 04?
02.
02? Shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually, it's funny. That's kind of getting to be one of the older ones,
I know.
too, because Washington's was 97?
Yeah, they just did a lot of renovations there, though. It's like one of the only places that's like fully privately funded, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
Aw.
I'm going to go for round 2. You want one?
Yeah,
one of yours?
I'll take one of mine. And I think I got my my MOJO glass out there, too. Make it official. I think yours is here, right? Did you? Oh, it probably is. Heck yeah. Notch. Pretty good. Pretty good notch. Notchaholic. Thanks.
Yeah, it wasn't bad for just a rando.
And what's the new place around here?
There's a Haxton's over here. But they have all their NAs out, and that drives me banana sandwich.
Like warm?
Yeah. Their entire NA selection is all warm, so I said, fuck that, and I went to Airport Liquors right by the new All-Stars.
Hell yes.
Which is El Rally.
Have you tried the rally?
I did. I went once.
Ooh.
It's different. I honestly, like, man, on the come up, in our younger days. Our heydays, right?
Yep.
I would have preferred the vibe that we had. This is too...
Oh, like dark and dingy.
Yeah, this is too bright and clean, and it just doesn't have that... doesn't have that essence, you know?
Like that gum on the bottom of your shoe.
Yeah, like... This is the type of place where if you were down, out, and depressed and like looked at each other and said, this is our future, it wouldn't be as bleak as it was when we went, like that's what turned our lives around.
Yes, it did. And I was like, that moment in time, we're both like, no, this can't be. I mean, we
I will not let this happen.
No, exactly. Everyone has a low point in their life. That was ours.
We just kind of like accepted our fate for a second, and then snapped out of it. But if that was at the new place, we might have just been like, "Oh, it's not too bad."
It's pretty light and airy here,
right? No, I wanted the shithole. Also, when are we making our Bose return? We've been talking about this for months.
Well, that was the problem. Is that with work, things that like. The Rochester, like I did the Celtics game, and that was a late night, and then the Rochester trip, this thing for the dinner. I had something else coming up too, but it hasn't been great, and obviously Jessica is very pregnant right now.
Yes, what is she? She's got to be like 5 weeks out, right? 6 maybe.
Yeah, 5.5. The new due date. Because we're gonna schedule it is June 2nd.
Oh, wow, you could have done it on the first.
I know.
Could have done it on the first.
The doctors scheduled it, not us.
Damn. But you know what? You could still get lucky because you could schedule it all you want.
That's true.
Sometimes she goes.
Yeah. That's right.
So.
And we'll see what happens. That's right. We never talked about it during the regular season because I hadn't told like work yet or anything like that. So yeah.
It's official now.
It's officially official. I go back to school. Go back to work like the last week of August, so right in time for NFL kickoff.
Fuck yeah! There you go.
Yeah, so it's been difficult, but I do want to go back to Bose. But I also didn't realize how close you were to the rally. But if it doesn't have that dingy, disgusting,
trust me, I'm very close to Bose as well. I just go down, take Metro Center,
Boom.
Right there.
Boom shakalaka.
Right there. Maybe a Friday coming up.
Yeah.
Also, pitch night on the 9th.
Yes,
I did send that around.
I missed. I did see that.
I believe that it's been signed off by the powers that be.
Ruben Bain still waiting.
I think the car accident thing dropped his stock slightly.
So this beer, my beer fridge was accidentally, while I was in Rochester, it was accidentally turned off or unplugged.
Do you immediately blame the kids?
I'm trying to make sure. No, I know who it was. It was the other.
Do you want me to beat her up?
It was the other. No, no, it was the other Redskins fan in my life.
Dennis unplugged your fridge?
Me too. He was looking for something, and I think he
what, an outlet?
He was looking for the charger for my lawnmower because while I was in Rochester, Jess is like, Dennis, she's like, my dad's being super extra and he wants to mow the front lawn. He was like looking for the battery, and it was plugged in the same power strip. So, I forgot what night it was, but I went into the fridge. Must have been Friday, and I was like, I went in there to have one, and I was like, this feels weird. This feels wet. Da, da, da. I'm like, why is this like this? And I go and turned off. I turn it on, and immediately it kicks back on. I was like, shit. Damn. But I asked our old friend Chat GPT, and he said it's fine, because I never got like. It was the really hot day, of course.
Yeah,
but it was in the dark. It stayed in there. The fridge stayed probably cold enough, and it was in the garage. Never like went above like 80 degrees.
Yep.
So it was, and I turned it back on like Saturday, so it was a couple hours, but it wasn't the worst thing in the world, and it tastes okay. And I had my my Warren G's in there because we went to the Guild for Jess's birthday because she loves the Guild, even though she couldn't drink because she was pregnant. But it's on the water. It's a nice spot. We got some Warren G's, which is their IPA for when the baby's born, because she's been craving beer this pregnancy, which is super hilarious. And she can't have it. So I was like, oh, I'll crack those open. And she's like, oh no, the Warren G was in there. But I think it'll be okay. I was like, I can always go buy more if we need to. Oops, I have a microphone. Oh, the pick is in, so I can see them taking defense.
Yes.
I could see them.
But whom?
In like the second or third round.
Ruben Bain.
Taking a Ty Simpson.
They're another team that eventually you're going to have to look at a quarterback, right? Yeah. The Rams are, they're talking about extending Stafford, but between them and Pittsburgh, like you have to be thinking.
Yep.
Maybe not this draft, but somewhere you're going to need a quarterback.
Yeah. I think we said that last year too, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh my God.
Holy sheboygan. The Rams take Ty Simpson at 13.
Wow.
Man.
Wow. I was not looking at my phone when that happened.
You called it.
Wow.
Called it. Again,
quarterbacks, man. People get freaking weird about quarterbacks.
They had him projected at second, third round. But again, if you're light on the draft.
This guy's got Mac Jones written all over him, because Mac Jones is the same thing. He had all those starts in 1 year. Alabama. Wow.
Well, you are going to a team with a Stafford and
Puka.
A Sean McVay.
Yeah, that's totally true.
So
Puka's going through it right now.
Yeah, I think
things shake out okay for him. But you're right. That's a good.
But if you're gonna go anywhere, like McVay is a guru.
And they kind of have like a two-headed monster at running back now between Akers and what's the other guy's name? He kind of really came on at the end of last year. I mean, that NFC Championship game was probably closer to the Super Bowl because, I mean, I feel like we would have had a chance against the Steelers. The Seahawks that front seven just demolished us. But, yeah. Wow. I did not expect that. Good. I'm glad we had something crazy.
That is crazy. Again,
wow.
Some of those teams that are picking a little bit later, maybe Pittsburgh was like shit. We were going to.
Yeah.
Because I think, who's the other one? Carson Beck is the next tier.
Is he this draft? Oh, from Miami, right? Mm-hmm. So this is where it gets interesting, because once a quarterback goes, stuff moves down. Like guys move, you know, like tackles shift down, and that's one spot. That's one spot. That's crazy. Wow.
Here's the thing, though. Think about this. This is like the first time in how many years that the Rams have had a first-round pick. They're probably like, fuck it.
Right.
Might as well. Like, we're so used to, like, they're the way that they've been playing and they've been so successful not having first-round picks. They finally have one. They're like, fuck it, we'll take a shot.
Yeah, and that fifth year option is huge because you only get that in the first round. So especially because they have Stafford obviously for at least another year, maybe two.
They give him. They still with that because who did they? Which quarterback? Jordan Love. Like he right.
A couple
he
years,
sat for 3.
Yeah, and he did the 5th year option and he's doing okay. So interesting. Wow,
yeah, that's
hell yeah. I like a little surprise.
Now, does somebody else say, now I got to get a quarterback? Whoever's out there.
I really thought the Jets were going to do it. I thought the Jets were going to try to trade back up, but no, there he is. I mean, sorry, guys. Beck, does that big board have like other quarterbacks? I don't really know.
So they'll do it by position. So Fernando Mendoza was the PFF rank was number 1. Ty Simpson's PFF rank 42.
Wow. Okay. I think you're right. I think they're just like, fuck it. We don't pick in the first round anyway, so might as well.
The 93 ranked PFF rank. I'm going to butcher that name. Garrett Nussmeier.
Texas Tech? I have no idea.
LSU.
Oh, okay.
And then there's Drew Allar.
Drew Allar, from Penn State.
Penn State.
Dude, that guy.
96th.
Yeah, he was like up there for a bit, and then he did not have a good year last year. Yeah, so Drew Allar, yep.
And then Carson Beck is ranked 113.
Okay.
You can get, instead of a Jaden Daniels, you can get Jalen Daniels.
Oh my God,
from
I can finally
Kansas.
say his name correctly.
Ranked 240.
Do it, please. I can speak about someone and stop fucking it up.
Jalon. Jalen Daniels.
Jalon Daniels.
Maybe that's how he pronounces it, too.
Oh, the Ravens, my Super Bowl pick from last year. I hate you.
I'm surprised you picked them of all.
That was their last shot, and now Harbaugh's gone. Lamar. I mean, I also didn't expect Lamar to regress as much as he did with the injuries, but maybe I should have. But yeah, it's the NFL, man. It's the NFL.
Wild. Well, the Ravens pick is in at 14.
Ty Simpson is so intriguing.
I know that's, dude. And he did not have a first round grade.
Yep.
But you know what? When you're the Rams and you don't have picks like that, is fucking, yep, I'll take one. I need some insurance.
Yep.
Also, their backup is Garoppolo, and he's been talking about retiring.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I cannot pronounce that name.
Nope, not even going to try.
The Ravens select a guard out of Penn State.
Another, like, Polynesian Samoan man.
They're taking over the league, man.
Dude. I mean, The Rock played for the national championship. Miami Hurricane. He was replaced. You know who took his job?
Warren Sapp.
Yeah.
Warren Sapp.
That's a fun trivia question that never gets asked.
Wow, they're saying he's like a Brandon Sheriff.
Roman Reigns played college football. I think Georgia Tech.
Never heard of her.
Yeah.
Did you watch any of Mania?
Nope. I was just about to ask you the same thing. I did not.
I watched watched a little bit Saturday at John's house, and it just didn't feel like Mania.
Yeah.
And it's been like a universal thing. And then I saw a clip from Ariel Helwani, who he's like a big wrestling fan. And the title of his video was WrestleMania 42 Soulless.
Yeah.
It's like, that's kind of how, Paige came back.
Yeah.
Outside of that, it was just like,
yeah. She was doing a little bit. She wrestled in AEW for a little bit as Saraya. She won the women's championship there in Wembley when they had All In, which is cool for her being in England.
This is fucking Cheese.
Cheese, is he watching live?
But I don't know what this is. Sorry, go ahead.
That's what's put me off from WWE. I mean, when we watched, like they had the Prime bottle, like that was just the beginning.
Oh,
now it's just it's everything. The tables are the Slim Jim tables. I'm sorry.
So I saw a video, and I don't know how true it is, that Triple H does not have creative control over like the headliners.
Yeah, so they bring in like the jelly rolls,
and it's like TKO that does it.
Yeah,
and you can fucking tell.
I mean, yeah, but you know probably better than anyone. You've seen it with UFC of like just how like not watered down is the right word. Like how homogenized it's become with like just starting with like the Reebok everything, you know? Or like, is that what they went with? Like they got rid of all their sponsors. Everyone wears the same thing.
Yeah, as soon as they sold, they did the Reebok thing.
Yeah, and they're doing like Bray Wyatt's last match was like a Mountain Dew match. Stupid. There's ads everywhere.
Well, there was also Penta's entrance was
sponsored.
It was sponsored by some movie. Oh, Mortal Kombat, maybe.
Mortal Kombat 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, dude,
Jesus. That's so dumb. Yeah, it's not. It ain't the same. It's not. It's like, oh, like when Cody Rhodes won or finished the story, it's like, oh, I can't wait to see him pin Roman Reigns on the Prime bottle. It's just dumb. And I'm telling you, man, AEW is where it's at. Like
for actual wrestling.
Yeah, it's like Dean, like, and you like Dean Ambrose. It's like his Moxley character. It would be right in your wheelhouse.
Yeah,
this dude's like legit. Like the Dean Ambrose that wrestled Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania a couple of years ago when it was like the worst match. Like it was not good at all. I would love for this John Moxley to wrestle Brock now. I mean, Oba is legit. I'll give him credit.
Yeah.
But the John Moxley now is so good. So good.
I feel like seems to be the sentiment that AEW is what you want WWE to be.
Yeah.
From a wrestling standpoint.
Yeah.
There was a breakdown of the number of ads and actual wrestling time for Mania. It was like insane.
More ads, yeah. So I might purchase All In I might do it. That's when they do it. They're going to do Wembley, and they'll get probably 60,000, something crazy like that. So I might do it. We'll see.
Fuck it.
We'll see. But yeah, this what they get some. It's good. Wednesday Night Dynamite's great. I remember I told you when they did Boston last time, like the ending was like a WCW ass ending. It was amazing. It was great. Like they said, but like they knew it was a Boston show, and it was probably the last like live wrestling I've watched, and it was so good. Like Samoa Joe was in it, and we used to watch him live.
Yeah.
But it's actually I saw a post on Squared Circle, the subreddit for wrestling, and they're like, 10 years ago, Samoa Joe beat Finn Balor for the NXT Championship in Lowell, Massachusetts on a house show. And I was like, that means 10 years and 1 day ago, they wrestled at URI because we were at that show.
Wow. Yeah, because Finn ended the night there, right?
Yeah, he was the main event. It was like a multi-man tag match. And I remember being pissed because the next night he lost the title.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Well, you got to figure, too, with WWE, Cena was kind of a part-timer, but Cena just retired. AJ Styles just retired. Yep. Brock is now retired.
Yep.
And you got guys like Finn, I feel like you drowned him, putting him with Judgment Day, and he became like a tag team guy. Yeah. Like now you really fucking need him.
Yep.
Because you're losing your talent to either injury or retirement.
And he's in his 40s too.
I know, he doesn't look it.
No, dude's freaking like, wow, it's ripped.
But I feel like in the last like 5 to 6, 7 years, they kind of ruined Finn.
Yeah, I feel like he could always be. And
he's a main event guy.
He started the Bullet Club in New Japan, and that spawned, like, Cody wrestled with them, AJ. It's great. The Elite came out of that with, like, the Young Bucks and Kenny. It's just freaking crazy what he's done, and, like, I'm pretty sure he was the first coach for Becky Lynch too. There was an interview one time where she's like, I forget who it was. They're like, oh, like, what's your favorite snack? And he just goes, I don't snack. And you can tell.
Oh God, I know, ripped.
Who did we miss? Someone took a guard. I would never take a guard in the top 15. The Patriots took Cole Strange at 29 a couple years ago, and that went well.
Bucks get Ruben Bain.
Okay, all right.
All right, so he slipped a little bit, but
not bad.
Going to a decent spot, I think.
Yeah. So, what is something else that's happened on Dynamite too? Something. Oh, so they have MJF, and people know him from Happy Gilmore. He just lost the title to Darby Allin on Dynamite.
Okay, I've seen a little bit of Darby Allin.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, I like the cut of his jib. He's a little on the smaller side, but I like his moxie.
Yeah,
I like his moxie.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's been there since the beginning, and it's just cool because like you see those young guys come up, and that's two guys who were originals for AEW, never wrestled. Neither of them wrestled for WWE.
I know.
And it's cool seeing that, and it's also nice seeing a title change on Dynamite because it hasn't happened since I think Moxley beat CM Punk like 5 years ago.
Jeez,
because
he's been gone that long, huh?
Yeah, it's insane. But you look at the two main events for WrestleMania. It was Cody, who's 39, Roman Reigns, who's been at the top since fucking 2012.
But he's kind of a part-timer too.
Yeah.
And now that he's got the belt, they're saying, oh, no, he'll be there every week through the summer. It's like...
I'll believe it. I see it.
Yeah, but through the summer... Okay, so like for 3 months? Like,
right. Yeah.
Like that's... I don't know, man.
Yeah, so like MJF is filming a movie. So he lost the title.
Yeah.
So he lost the title, which I appreciate. Get him out of there.
I'll be honest, man. I wouldn't be surprised. And I've heard rumors of this. Logan Paul's going to hold that belt this year.
The world title? Oh, no. Yeah.
Possible.
Okay.
He's been more active than some of their fucking roster, though.
That is true. That is a fair point.
Whatever you think of him personally or whatever. But, I mean, he's legit, and he's, like, really into it.
That's going to be a fun job, just taking the photos. Boom, 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 boom. Everyone's so happy and excited.
I wonder who their audio guy is.
I'm going to hit him up.
Yeah.
Oh, someone dropped a camera.
Oh, my goodness. Oh,
don't get the video guy.
Say a prayer. They just dropped a camera. I've dropped a camera before and completely ruined the sensor.
Oh, no.
Yeah, not great. Oh, my drone just broke, too.
Oh, no.
A couple months ago.
I watched one of your recent drone videos. I really enjoid it. What was that one?
I don't know, but it's gone now. It's dead. I need to get a new one. Put it on the list.
I don't know who is running video for the Masters, but the final round, not great.
Really?
Yeah, not great. The final hole where Rory is going for the win, like him and the guy he was paired with, they both hit their shots to the green, and you didn't see where they landed. Like I did not know where they went.
That's not important at all.
Right. Oh, it's crazy. And I watched that in the hotel because that's when I drove up to Rochester.
Yeah. You drove this time?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, did you ever fly? Because I know your flight got canceled before.
I was going to fly, in February, got canceled.
Yeah.
And then I was like, how's the freaking drive? 6 hours, man? I-90? Whew. I made it.
6 hours?
Yeah.
Damn. How long were you there for?
Sunday through Thursday.
Whew. Is that like HQ or?
No, it's our agency office. Oh. So I have someone who works out of there. Our headquarters is in Palo Alto.
Oh.
Which I don't think I'll ever go there. But, we support the people out of that office. It's like we do insurance, and like we can sell a lot of insurance, but we don't cover everything. Yeah. So like our agency will work with other insurance companies. So like if you have I have an agent guy who will gets my Progressive. So like that's an agency like him, like that. But it's a whole office of people and doing a lot of companies and stuff.
How often do you have to go out there?
They're probably, I think we do 2 things a year, but in May they're coming to everyone's coming to Waltham.
Gotcha.
So I'll probably go there like once a year.
You're in Waltham and I'm in Walpole.
Oh, ayo. Walpole. Oh, Jets are back.
Jets are back.
Another Polynesian.
They're going to go wide out. We're tight end. There it is.
Oh.
Kenyon Sadiq to the Jets at 16.
Nice. Not a bad pick.
That's a good pick.
Close enough to the wideout thing, I think. A weapon. They're probably pissed that Ty Simpson just went. Holy shit. Although they don't have the benefit like the Rams do. Like the Rams, and also that pick that the Rams just had, that wasn't their pick. That was someone they traded for. So, like, that's just a freebie.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
It's a
well, that's
freebie.
why. You just might as well take a shot.
Yeah, man. So, desire to block. That's an interesting call out. But, dude, that's a wide receiver, man. That's a wide receiver, but he is a freak of nature, dude. Look at those freaking...
The yak weapon, dude.
Look at those tree trunks.
Oof.
Look at those things. Holy crap.
It's a thing of beauty.
He could pop my head like a grape.
I tell you what, the yak weapon is a nice thing to hear because we had Zach Ertz, and I love Ertz, but that dude will just catch the ball, and that's it.
Yeah.
I think in 2 seasons with Washington, Ertz's yak yards was like -8.
So here's my question for you. Now that we have a tight end here, do you want a tight end who would you take if you had the choice of these three? A tight end who could catch it really well, but no blocking ability. A tight end who can block really well, but not the best catcher, or a guy who's somewhere in the middle.
Ideally, you have a guy who can do both. Mm-hmm. But I mean, we have like John Bates is he's one of the best blocking tight ends.
Yeah, that's who we signed. Yeah, one of our yeah.
But and then we just signed Chigakonkwo from Tennessee, who isn't really a blocker but can catch. So you kind of need, if you got a guy who isn't great at both, or he does one, you're going to need one who does the other. Like Ertz could block. He couldn't run after the catch, but he was lights out with the hands.
Yeah.
So,
yep.
Which is good, but then again, in certain instances, you do need your tight end to block.
Right. Yeah.
So,
like the example I was reading about was how the Bills took Dalton Kincaid in the first round a couple years ago, but dude can't block at all. So they got Knox.
Yeah, you got to have that from that position.
Yeah. But I would not, if I'm taking a tight end in the first round, he's got to have some blocking ability, like some.
Well, would they say desire to block?
Yeah.
So
We'll see.
Nothing.
I mean, he was by far like the number one rated tight end for sure. So I'm assuming he has some ability. But
and again,
every highlight we just saw, he looked like a wide receiver to me.
Yeah, and for the Jets, that's their second first round pick. So it's not like they went.
What do they
with
call
their
it?
only pick?
A luxury pick.
Luxury pick. So
luxury. There's an X in there, right? Why is it G? Why does it sound like a G?
Luxury. I don't. The English language is so fucking weird. Could you imagine trying to learn English in your older years?
Have you seen that guy? I think you may have shared with me or vice versa. Like he's like trying to like jokingly like, how do you say that? No.
Yeah.
So freaking true.
Dude, I just saw a bunch of his stuff come up. Actually, he just did one about Bill Belichick.
That's I think it's you. Yeah, you shared that to me. Yeah. It's like you have the most wins ever. Hall of Fame? No.
Yeah. It's just like so shocked, but no.
Oh my God.
But if all these stats were the same guy, then Hall of Fame? No.
Oh man. Now I will say the last few years with the tight ends have been pretty good with Ty Warren. Loveland had a good year last year.
Bowers,
yeah.
It's a good pick, especially again they picked at 2. Mm-hmm. They picked at 2, and then they got another pick at 13, and they got the best tight end.
Let me see what
the highest ranked
my Jets fan friend just said. I hate this franchise so goddamn much.
As we're praising their picks, and then you hate this franchise so much. I'll ask Mr. Cheese, and then I also work with a Jets fan. I will get his take tomorrow. I wonder why. Who'd they get at the second pick? I already forgot. David Bailey.
Yeah, the edge. You got the big board.
So what do you hate about it?
I don't know.
What did you want, I guess?
I don't know. Oh gosh, no, I don't want to hear this. I'm so sorry. It's a Star Wars
I would ask him like who did you want instead? The Lions pick at 17 is in.
That's so good. That's so funny.
We're like, yeah, a couple good picks, and I hate this franchise so fucking much. That's hilarious.
I think my guess is he wanted Lemon or an offensive line.
I
like that.
I guess so.
I like that.
Oh yeah. Oh, so Alex was. I'm late to the party here in the
Okay.
chat. Alex put hashtag free LA night like 6 times.
I mean, that wasn't a bad spot for him getting the,
But they sandbag him.
Yeah. He's also in his 40s.
I know, but you're running out of people at this point. And honestly, your product is getting so fucking stale. That Mania just felt. Granted, I didn't watch all of it. I only watched most of Saturday, but it was just like.
I think they re-aired it on ESPN and ESPN2. But I'm not paying $20 for ESPN Unlimited. They're eventually going to add it to YouTube TV. But
actually, I just got an email from the YouTube. If you buy the NFL package before July, it's only like $184. It's like $294 off.
Are you still getting the deal because you're a YouTube Premium subscriber?
Maybe.
Cool.
But you have YouTube TV, so you'd get the same deal.
For the NFL.
But it doesn't matter because you're a Patriots fan. They're always on.
Yeah. Like I get enough of the games, especially with like everything's prime time now. Like between Thursday night football, Sunday night football, Monday night football.
Now Wednesday night.
Wednesday night football. Christmas football, Thanksgiving football, Saturday night football. There's so much football.
Black Friday football.
Yeah. I was reading one post where it's like back how Monday night football used to seem so special because you literally had Sunday night. Well, no, not everyone had ESPN. So
right.
Not everyone had Sunday Night Football, but Monday Night Football on ABC, that you could, like, you watch your home games, and if you weren't near a TV, you weren't watching shit. No!
Another tackle gone. Blake Miller out of Clemson to Detroit.
There was, so...
You guys are trading out of that, Pat.
Yeah, 3-year starter at Clemson. Remember, I did my research. And 3-year, I think, starter at Clemson. Has a lot of games under his belt. There was the thought that maybe he would be available at 31, but not likely. Yeah, 54 straight starts. There you go. Right tackle. Would have loved to have him for the future. But
he's got a wrestling background, too.
Wrestling background. Probably a big Stone Cold Steve Austin fan.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
Who isn't, really?
Yep. And that same fan who is a Jets fan actually went to Clemson, so he's also a big Clemson fan. So he does love...
So is that who he wanted?
Actually, he did say offensive tackle, so I don't know if he would have... I could have... Probably. He loves when those Clemson guys go. He gets weird about it. He's also a big Celtics fan. We just watched the Celtics game not too long ago. Oh. Look at this guy. He looks like Will Campbell, kind of.
But just longer
arms. Much longer. Much longer.
Vikings pick is in pretty quick.
Oh, my goodness.
Who that be?
Who does that be? Tight end was probably last on my wish list. All right. You should probably text Cheese and be like, Cheese, you got a tight end. What do you think? Well, isn't he a Titans fan now? They sent him all that gear. Now they updated their logo. It's all out of date.
I think he might like it better just because
now it's
he was like vintage. An Oilers fan. He's been all over the place. I just pinged him on it.
Vikings are on the clock. I'm sorry. Pick is in.
Pick is in. Very quickly, those Vikings picked.
Yeah, this is moving along. What time is it? 9:52. We're already at 18. Caleb Banks. Defensive tackle. I did see that. Well, he's on a nose tackle, but he's a big guy. Nose tackles are in. There is a guy in the draft this year whose nickname is Big Citrus. I think it's Dominique Orange is his name. And his nickname is Big Citrus.
Is he going to be a New England Patriot?
He might be. He's a big dude. Big, but like nose. There's a couple nose tackles in there that are, freaking Vrabel. Get out of here, man.
What is he saying now?
Nah,
so Jessica is very not on board with.
Very mad. She's very upset.
Really?
Yeah. She like it's the hypocrisy is the thing of like I said earlier, like, oh, make good decisions while you're having a 10-year-long extramarital affair.
Both of them.
I know.
I know. And I just didn't feel like. I know it's your personal life, whatever.
Sure.
Like you both lied about it. Like, yeah, we were there with our friends. Or like,
That was the other thing too. It's like,
where were they? when I've ever taken pictures with my friends,
you're always interlocking fingers.
they're there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like
that's the question.
That was the thing.
When the one kid I was talking to at work, when he's like, I don't believe it. I go, okay, so if I show your wife that picture, would she be okay with that? And vice versa, right?
Yep.
If it was the other way around,
if they were cupping hands like this,
you don't interlock.
just pals.
As soon as the fingers go in,
you don't interlock with just anyone. You don't interlock with just cups. Just friends.
Well, all right. So when you hold hands with Jess, if you do you finger lock, or do you cup?
When we were dating, we were definitely interlocking the fingers, but now we cup because with the children and like them trying to kill themselves constantly, you have to very quickly be able to detach.
Oh yeah. You got to be agile there. Yeah. No,
so
it makes sense.
Much easier. So and like we swing, but like now what always happens is Brayden's like, I want to hold your hand, mommy. I also want to hold your hand, daddy. So he's in the middle. Yes.
Get away.
Yeah. He also recently it's funny because he's like, swing me like you did at the last thing, and I was like, Brayden, that was like 2 years ago. Why do you remember that? He's also become recently strangely obsessed with time and clocks.
Interesting.
Yeah, so he's like started realizing how time works, and like 5 o'clock is his dinner time, and he goes to school. So he's become like he's connecting it.
Yeah.
It's like his brain is like exploding in knowledge, and Jessica's been calling him Time Lord because he's just like so obsessed with it. And the other day, 3 times now, I've asked him like jokingly, like, oh, like he's like, I want to look at the time. I was like, it's also like kind of like, relax. I know you're obsessing with it. Relax.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, I'm not going to tell you what time it is. I'm like, guess what time it is. And the last few times, he's become very close, like within like 2 minutes. Just like, and we don't.
Just guessing?
Yeah, just guessing around what time it is. And the other night, he goes, because he knew he was getting ready for bed soon. So I'm like, what time is it? He goes, 5:59 on the dot. He had it.
Damn.
Yeah. And we're like, how? And he goes, Time Lord. I'm like, dude, he has a like a streak, like a jokey streak. Like, he's got pretty good comedic timing. I was like dying laughing.
That's
like,
great.
Crap. But we think he's gonna be really good with numbers because he's already kind of like, that's the other thing too. He's like putting like calculations together. Like, oh, it's 9 minutes until 6. I was like, that's pretty good, dude. Mm-hmm. It's pretty good for a preschooler. So this is the way his mind works, which is pretty funny. Still loving Mario though. Big in the Mario.
Did you see the new film?
Sure did.
How did that go? You went to the theater?
We sure did. Wow, theaters have really come a long way in the last couple of years.
Yeah, I mean, I've joined the fucking fun here.
Dude, like
which one did you go to?
Recliners? Showcase in Warwick.
Yeah.
The old, one
that
I've been going to. It's funny because we used to go to Cinema World.
They closed.
Yeah, they're closed. Well, Jess did as a kid. I always went to the Showcase in Warwick, and then the Warwick Mall, which is now like an Apple Cinema. Yeah, we haven't been there. We were going to go to the one in North Attleboro, but we didn't buy tickets fast enough, and they all sold out. So to not sit front row, we couldn't believe it that they went so fast. So we went to the Showcase, and they had the recliners. And
North Attleboro has the recliners, but they don't have the tray with them. That's a big feature.
That is nice.
So Apple does, and
Showcase
Warwick does.
Good to know.
But yeah, back in the day, Cinema World was the fancy one.
Really?
That was the cool one to go to. I didn't go there a ton, but I did go there. That was the cool one. And then they very quickly became outdated, and they just closed.
That's where we saw Paw Patrol. But another
tackle.
There's a run on tackles. We're trading on
Monroe Freeling out of Georgia. To the Panthers at 19.
You guys get that Bud Light. I don't want to spill it. The run on tackles has happened. We're going to get like 10 tackles. I think it was like 7 tackles that might go in the first round. I'm pretty sure we're already up to 4 or 5.
Yeah.
So we're in trouble. So I'll just say that.
Tackle heavy draft.
Mom is a yoga instructor. That's important. Makes sense for them. The big thing that came out of this last draft was, one of the questions was, the Patriots took Will Campbell with 4 overall, Tet McMillan had a really good year for the Panthers. People are, there is some second guessing there of maybe we should have taken that. But the thought I have was, Will Campbell was a set it and forget it left tackle. Played almost the entire year outside of the knee injury. Didn't have the best playoff run because of the injury, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
If hypothetically we didn't take him and we took Tet, the left tackle we had is gone now. We would have been at it all over again. Who is our left tackle of the future?
This kid is like through the roof excited. I like that.
Georgia to Carolina. He's not going very far.
I like that.
Getting jazzed up. So I'm still happy. We got a trade.
Trade.
I'm still happy we took Will Campbell last year.
Yeah, I mean, left tackles ain't coming off trees here.
No, they ain't. They are not.
And I feel like he's only going to get better as a rookie to go that deep into the playoffs. Dude was with an injury.
21 years old.
Yeah.
21 years old.
Like, we just extended Tunsil, and he's like 32,
right.
3.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll take it.
Oh, there it is. Well, now you know A.J. Brown's getting traded because the Eagles they just drafted Mekhi Lemon out of USC at pick 20.
I mean, Schefter said it, so it's like that's usually like, okay.
Yeah.
And going back to the Vrabel stuff that someone asked Schefter about, he's like, I don't really want to talk about it because people get their information in different ways. And it's like, Schefter, how do these guys get their info,
About the Vrabel thing?
They all have dirty little secrets, like how they get their sources and stuff.
Yeah, and I think because she was a reporter, that they know her. They're all in that incestuous business.
Very incestuous.
And they don't want to fucking...
Yeah. They don't want to peel it back a little bit. They don't
want
people to see. And she was a Titans reporter, a beat reporter.
Yeah, of course. And then she named her son Mike, and it was like, it could be his kid, like...
Maury.
It's not great, dude. It's not great. It's like it reminded me of the Udoka thing.
Yeah.
In a way. It's like
his was worse because she was like worked
for the team or something,
and I think there was some creepiness there too of like him.
Yeah, that seemed like it was worse. But then that half-ass apology, and this is dating back almost 6 years now.
I know.
And now it's like, oh well, I take accountability for my actions.
Bro, you've been doing this for 6 years.
For 6 years, you've been bagging on your wife, and she's been bagging on her husband. How are they not getting divorced, both of them?
Now, listen, it's your business, but you never know what kind of things these people are into. Their situations of, you're rich, you travel a lot. Yeah. It's fine as long as everything's good here. You never know. You never know.
It could be.
Probably not.
Doesn't seem like it. Also, they had like stuff where she was in the past, like talking shit about her husband.
Yeah.
It's like,
it's so weird. It's like at the time, it's like, oh, that's funny, ha 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 ha. But now you're looking at it,
it's like, oh, was it really?
And there was the stuff about the Commanders.
Yeah, GM. McLuhan. Yeah, Scott McLuhan.
I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's a hilarious one too. It's like, man, but again, you got to look at it from that perspective too. It doesn't help. Females breaking into that industry.
No.
I feel like it sets them back a little bit. It's already got to be hard enough. I mean, maybe it's gotten easier, I think, but it's also got to be a little bit. It's still a little bit of that stigma.
Yep.
With females in sports. Like, you hear it still with people like, oh, I fucking hate when females are on the show. It's
Cam Newton just did it a couple of years ago. Like, oh, a woman's asking about football.
And?
Exactly.
And, like...
That's part of it, too, with, like, Vrabel, is he always asks a woman the first question in his press conferences, because his whole thing is like, oh, it's tough for women to break into the business. Mm-hmm. Here you are over here doing the dirty with someone. It's just... And people were saying that once he left Tennessee or got fired, all of her sources dried up, so it's, like, not surprising at all. I don't like this guy. I don't like the sunglasses at night. I don't like the little head wobbling. I don't like it, Mekhi. He's probably like, oh, no one believes in me.
Well, he'll fit in Philly then.
Yeah, he looks just like a wide receiver. I expect one to look.
Cheese said, I said, thoughts on Jets picks? He sent me a gift that said, The Yankees win.
They did win. They beat the Red Sox.
And
4-2.
He said, I've only seen they passed up on their projected pick. Honestly, I couldn't care less. I'm enjoying my sweep right now. In April. But okay. I saw Ty Simpson went to the Rams. That was pretty solid. There's nothing to fucking do with the Jets.
Okay. Well, thanks for being useless.
Yeah, not a lot of cheese. I think he's celebrating the Yankees win, the sweep of the Red Sox.
I know he waits until like baseball season ends before he even pays attention to football, so I can see it.
Yeah, that's fair. He's pretty consistently stayed diehard to the Yankees, so I'll give him that.
Yeah, I do enjoy. I enjoy baseball more with the pitch clock, but it's still not where it used to be in my heart.
It's hard, man. Like even the Celtics, because I don't have cable. Like I guess try to keep up on some things, but I can't watch the games. Even that with the UFC, like I'm so glad the pay-per-view model's gone.
Yeah,
but I also wish that they would combine some of their fight nights to make bigger cards, because what they're really doing now is they're just doing like there's fights every weekend, which sounds great.
Diluting the product.
That's what they're doing.
Not
great. Wow, another fast pick. We're already at 21 here.
Like I am like on the periphery of like UFC and just sports, but like I'm tuned in enough where like I always knew the big names like the Cormier, your guy Connor, GSP. Like I always knew the big names. Brock. Right now, I could not tell you who the top fighters are like at all. Like I usually knew, like I had an idea of who the champions were, just living like the internet or just like osmosis through pop culture. But right now, I could not tell you any of the champions. Like Mighty Mouse, I knew him. I don't know who anyone is now.
It's I think with the big TV deal with Paramount Plus, but fans have kind of made mention of the fact that they also don't put money into the marketing like they used to, because they don't really need to.
Right.
But they used to do these promos and these like fight announcements used to be these big like cinematic things. And now it's like, it's Dana White on like an Instagram Live going, I got, Justin Gaethje is gonna fight. Like, what? That's it?
Yeah.
Like, you got to get people excited, but I mean, they're getting paid, so
yeah.
I just wish that they would. I wish that they would combine some of the cards and make them bigger. Like the White House card, it's decent. They made it seem like this was going to be like UFC like 200 all over again, and it's not. Which is weird. It's on a Sunday too, and it starts at 8. I might take that Monday off. I feel like I got to watch it.
That whole thing is just fucking weird.
I just want to, because it's Gaethje versus Ilia Topuria, who's the lightweight champion. So it's going to be that will be a good fight.
I'm assuming these are high school students. From around Pennsylvania.
Surely.
How many high schools does Pittsburgh have?
I don't know. Did you see that from the newest season of It's Always Sunny? He goes, did you know Pittsburgh is in Pennsylvania and Philadelphia? Pennsylvania. It's like it's 2 cities, and like that's weird, right? Like, nope.
Oh no, Yana Chor. Yep.
Another tackle goes.
Yeah, we're to
the Steelers at 21. Max, how do you say his last name?
Yana
Chor from Arizona State.
So this guy. He only started playing football like 5 years ago. So there's some development there.
What was he, just bored? Yeah, I guess I'll play this.
I believe he's originally from Nigeria. I think.
How many fucking tackles have gone so far?
I think 6 or 7. So he's got some developing to do, but he looks like they're gonna show some clips, and the dude's freaking monster of a man.
Yeah, that's 6.
There's no way we're taking our pick.
Oof, doggy.
Yeah, he was a basketball player.
Wow.
Keeps getting better. 6'5", 320. Holy guac. Yeah, there you go. Nigeria playing soccer. Moved to Los Angeles at 13.
Damn, dude, that's like an athletic freak.
Played junior college.
Wow.
How big he is.
Good
dude.
pick.
Yeah.
I love how the Aaron Rodgers thing, we were supposed to find out definitely before the draft if he's playing. Still don't know.
He's not coming back.
You don't think so?
No.
For sure?
I put money on it. Not a lot, but I put money on it.
Do you think he's just waiting to see how the draft plays out?
Like, there's no way you could watch him last year and be like, yeah, this guy's still, like, he was already on the decline, and now you got another year. It's not happening. Dude.
I just don't know. Like for him, I could see like, all right, I'll take like a month, and I think you kind of know, like,
right. You have to do one of those like spirit walks, and like a,
I don't know. I
hibiscus,
don't know
what
if
is
we've
it?
talked about it on here, but I always find it funny that the people who always are trying to find themselves have to take some sort of chemical to find themselves. Like I feel like it's counterintuitive, but maybe it's me.
Yeah.
I haven't done it, so.
That mass of humanity makes me uncomfortable. I can't. I couldn't.
Nah, that ain't for me. Another pick in. Quick, the Chargers.
There's El Segundo.
There you go. El Segundo Brewing Company.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. Stone Steve Austin, BSR. Hell yeah.
Let's see, another tackle. We already had 6 so far.
Has it been 6?
Yes.
Okay.
6 tackles, I think 2 guards.
There's a couple guys on the defensive, the edge from Clemson's still on the board. There's a guy from Texas Tech who's still on the board.
Best overall right now is Jermod McCoy out of Tennessee, cornerback.
Never heard of him.
They said best fit. So they have best available and best fit. Best fit is Akeem Mesidor.
Mesidor, yep.
Out of Edge, out of Miami.
Yep. There's Mesidor. There's Blake Miller went, so he's gone. Clemson right tackle. Zion Young, edge from Missouri. And TJ Parker, edge from Clemson. He had a big junior year with like 11 sacks. Last year he only had 7.5, but their entire defense was not great. So, and they also started 1-3, and then they may have just stopped caring.
Fair.
El Segundo. Let's go Chargers. Take another tackle. Well, no, they already have Joe Alt and that other guy who should be coming back at left tackle, so they're not taking a tackle.
Yeah, where do they go here?
That's a great question.
Corner? They get McCoy out of Tennessee? Oh, Mesidor.
There you go. Okay, I was going to say.
Another edge.
They played us pretty well in the playoffs at defense.
Well, that makes sense because they lost Adafe Owe to us via free agency. That was like our big signing.
He's Canadian, huh? What's that all about?
Yeah, what is that all about? That's stupid.
Ottawa, eh? His mother?
Why can't that be your mom?
She's white. I can see he's like the Derek Jeter. I got it. He also had a balloon that just had his name on it.
That's cool. Dallas is back on the clock.
Oh, boy. Cleveland the clock. All right. I'm going to have to use the restroom at some point. I'm trying to figure out when commercial. When they go to commercial, you're going to have to take it's a one-man show.
It's completely fine. We've been here before.
We have. Oh. It's got the NFL on the balloon. When it turns around, it's just his name.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. See, like, why would you rather be...
Right. And then you can just go to bed. That's the best part.
Yeah, dude, I got drafted. Peace.
See you go to bed. Everyone leave me alone.
Dude, I get... Maybe because I've been getting up earlier, I get fucking jazzed to go to bed lately.
Jess always says it's our favorite place in the world. That big old king-size bed.
It's
so
like...
nice.
And you know what I noticed about going to bed earlier? It happened just one day I went to bed earlier, and it's been ever since, really. I really can't hang. Like, this is a late night for me. This is like
so late.
This is real late.
Yeah. The other day, Jess, like, you got 2 late nights coming up. Like, I know.
It's you know.
But
But what I like about it is I was very unproductive in the back half of my day. Like if I was typically going to bed around 11:30 and waking up around like 8.
Yeah.
So between 11:30 and 12 is when I'm falling asleep.
Right.
I get my 8 hours, but I got to be honest, from like fucking 8:30 to 11:30,
Yeah, what are you doing?
I ain't doing shit.
Right.
Like there wasn't a lot happening, especially like on a night where we're not recording or I don't go to Gansett. It's like I could have been doing that from 5 to 11. Like, why do I need 6.5 hours of me time? That's like that's too much me.
Yeah.
So now it's like even if I go to the office and come back, usually I go in earlier, I leave earlier, and I'll finish up at home, and I still get like a couple hours, 2-3 hours to myself, and it's like more than enough. I'm like, what the fuck was I doing before? It's like staying up till 11:30. Like, it's not like I was fucking productive. I don't remember, like.
Well, the other night we were watching the Bruins playoff game, and I was like, so Jess was going to bed, and I'm like, I'm just going to finish the first period, then I'll come to bed. Because there's a nice long intermission in between periods for hockey. And I was just sitting there, and sometimes it's nice just to sit in solitude.
Yeah.
So I watched the entire second period, and I go to bed, and she goes, where are you? I was like, I'm sorry. I was just like quietly sitting.
Yeah.
Not that I didn't want to talk to you, but I was just like with my own thoughts, just doing the phone scroll and just kind of like decompress.
It's good. It's good in like here and there and for like small spurts. But I mean, before it was just like now, like I've been trying to work from home Mondays and Thursdays. So like Mondays, I'll usually, or one of those days anyway, if not both, I'll get up, get my coffee. When I get home, I'm like throwing laundry in before I even start work. Like I'm getting things done.
Yep.
Shit that I wouldn't do on the back half of the day.
Yeah. That's my Wednesdays. Wednesdays, I try to do at least one thing, whether it's doing like towels or throw something in the crock pot. But it is crazy the stuff you can get, like do like the sheets and just like catch up, because then you don't have to do it Saturday afternoon.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a big difference.
Yeah.
You missed your window to go to the bathroom.
I
Oh, you know, it's still there.
I know. I'll be right back. Carry the load.
I will carry your load.
Straight up screamed. Wait, I don't want to bring this with me because that'd be really weird.
Yeah, leave the microphone. Nobody wants to hear you pee. Who's up? Dallas. The pick is in. Their second pick of the first round. First pick they got. Mr. Caleb Downs fell to 11. Right now, looks like Jermod McCoy out of Tennessee is still best available per the ESPN. Mr. George Pickens signing the franchise tag. Again, how could you be jazzed to get? I don't know. I think Dallas is a facade. People still think of them as like from the 90s, but with the shit that they pull with their contracts and stuff with Jerry, who would get jazzed about going to Dallas? I know a guy who was born and raised in Dallas and moved to Rhode Island last year. So even the people in Dallas want to get out of Dallas. Who we got at 23? An edge, Malachi Lawrence out of UCF. I don't even know where he is on this board here. It really is the draft for edges and tackles, I guess. This has got to be the 6th edge that got taken in this draft. First thing it says, juicy, with an exclamation point. Violent hands and huge potential. The first thing that came up on his little stat board is juicy with an exclamation point. So another edge got taken by Dallas. Don't forget to put your mic back on so
only
people
problem
can
is-
listen to our shitty audio.
The only problem is I don't know where piece went.
You know,
because I realized I took it off without.
I didn't hear it fall.
I didn't either. So is it my? Oh no! Is it in here somewhere? I realized it, but wait, I get it now.
I need an audio guy.
You do need a guy. Big time.
Need an audio guy.
I was gonna clip to it too. I can clip it.
You can clip it if you'd like, but I still got to find that fucking magnet.
I'll look for it later. As I was in the
I know it's in here somewhere.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it fall.
When I was in the bathroom, I was like, I knew when I was going in, so like I made sure nothing fell into the toilet. So I confirmed that it's not in the toilet.
That's fair. You know, I don't know how much we're gonna live stream throughout the season. We like to live stream the draft, so by this time next year, I'll have an audio guy so we can figure this out.
I wonder if those guys I followed, the Chiefs fans,
Yeah,
if they're live streaming it. What was their name? I gotta find them.
Chiefs Kingdom or something.
Yeah, wow, look at that. You pulled that right out.
Another pick is in. Wow, this is
Thy kingdom come.
Oh, whoops, wasn't completely
Not
right.
even close. No, I thought you
Idiot.
They haven't had a video in 4 months. See, they took a break like we did.
Hey, I'll be honest. I do watch some of the things, but that post, free agency is cool.
Yeah.
Free agency to the draft is fucking miserable.
Yeah.
And then honestly, from here, there ain't much happening.
Right. Agreed. Where did I take that off? God damn it. Fuck me.
It's okay. We'll find it.
Okay.
We shall find it.
Should have told me there was a clip from the beginning. I would have done that from the get-go.
Sorry, I just was because like this, you can kind of just move it around.
No, but I don't trust
there.
I would never trust myself.
Well, I guess I had more faith in you.
That was your first. It's a commercial again.
Another one, but the pick is in.
So I just missed the. Have not won the division title since 1989.
Wow, that's fucking miserable. Although would they have 2 years that they were out?
They did not exist from 95 or 6 to 98. They came back in 99. I know that.
That's fair. I mean, it doesn't help, but
Shador certainly didn't help. I mean, they finally won a playoff game, and then they kicked their quarterback off the team.
yeah, get out of here, guy who took us to the playoffs. Don't you know what we're supposed to be doing here?
That is nuts, man. In 1989, holy crap. Even not existing for a couple of years, that's still...
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, yeah, you could give him like a 3-year pass, but shit, that's still 35 years without a division title.
Yeah.
Brutal.
And, like, I know the Ravens are technically... Well, I guess... So the Ravens are the Browns, but officially they're not. Like, they are considered a new franchise.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, they literally... Like, they had all the draft picks the Browns had. They had all the players the Browns had.
Yeah, it's like they are the Browns.
Yeah, yeah. So
How many fans of the Browns became Ravens fans because of that and then didn't switch back?
it's a great question. If I knew a Browns fan, which I don't, I would love to ask that question. Like, I know Ravens fans, and we talk about our list of people and all that.
Right.
And, like, Baltimore had a CFL team that was actually very popular, which is how the NFL knew that they would be good with an NFL team. Mm-hmm. But what did the Browns fans do for those 2 or 3 years? You just like not watch the NFL?
Yeah, or did you become a fan of the Ravens because they kind of were the new you?
Yeah.
But then also, like, if it was me and I had to pick a new team because the team just moved and shit, but then like the team came back, like I would probably go back.
Just wait. Yeah. Or just like watch no one, or just, I don't know.
Because
It's weird. Yeah.
it's a very weird thing.
So like the Chargers, they left San Diego, but they went to Los Angeles. I can't imagine that being that much farther than San Diego. So like right now,
Yeah.
so I went to the Rochester office for work. We are technically closer to New York City than they are. Like we're a closer drive, and they're like an hour from Toronto. So like, but they're Yankees fans or Mets fans, even though it's 3.5 hours away.
Yeah.
Actually, probably more than that, 5 hours away. But Toronto's an hour away, so it's a whole. I don't know. It's weird. All right, brownies. Who we got? Brownies. Oranges. Cleveland Oranges. KC Concepcion.
Out of Texas A&M, wide out.
He was on my radar as a potential wide receiver, but with the AJ Brown stuff, that's not happening. So,
well, you want to go to the Super Bowl. Now you gotta wait. This is what happens.
He's at like a bar.
They said that they'd be picking around like 11, but honestly, the way that this is moving, maybe it's about 35 minutes.
He did have a lot of drops. That is, I did see that stat where it was like a lot, but was it drops of just like straight up dropping it, or were you in traffic and that kind of thing? But
does he have all the other skills? Because you can work on drops.
Yeah. Yep.
It looks like he's fast.
See, he's definitely got some speed for sure. Ooh, that was a good move. That was a very good move.
Yeah, so some of this stuff you can work on.
Yep.
On the hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's quick, shifty.
Is he the second wide receiver taken? The third.
Well, you had Carnell Tate, you had Lemon, Tyson, and now him. So 4.
Oh, the lady. Sorry, you're going to the Browns, bruh.
Yeah, can't be too excited about that. But you're in the NFL, so
Yep.
And you get to play with Shadua.
Should do 7 touchdowns and 10 interceptions.
Yep, and he went to the Pro Bowl. It's a down year for the league. Oh, shit. Bears at 25. I feel like this 8-minute thing is not right. Because this would have been over a long time ago, wouldn't it have? No?
Let's see. It started at 8
Maybe
o'clock.
not.
8, 16, 20.
Like, are they pausing at all?
I don't know.
Oh, the pick is in for the.
Oh, wow. I don't like that guy. I don't like their GM because he talks shit about Drake May. I don't appreciate that.
What did he say?
They said that he, another commercial, huh? One of the guys from the Bears wanted to look at his tape, and they laughed at his tape. You fucking idiots. I hate you.
Wow.
Yep.
This is what's delaying it. The pick is in, but they ain't doing it.
Yeah, what's that all about?
I don't know. I think that's what's taken a while here.
Do commercials really work?
I'm glad you said that because I'm going to tell you this, right?
Yep.
I want to say this was yesterday. Randomly, I popped on Instagram. I haven't been on in months. Popped on just to make sure I still hate it. I still hate it. Do influencers work? Like these recommender people? Do they work? Because I went on just to make sure I still hate it. I was like, oh, it's the same goofy people doing the same goofy shit. Nothing has. I've barely been on in the last 2 years, and it's the same shit.
Yep. Like something funny comes out, and then they all just recreate it.
Yeah, it's like, oh, cool. I've seen this before.
Yep.
It was. It's just funny how like nothing has changed.
No. I'm proud of myself after not this year, the year before. I deleted everything and I have not gone back. Like the Instagram's gone, the Facebook is gone. That was pretty much all I was ever on. Like the shorts, that's what I'll just scroll through that stuff and like
I do like my YouTube, but I've been doing a lot of the YouTube music also. I do watch YouTube, but I've been doing a lot of like I use the YouTube Music app. Yeah,
you also make videos, so it makes sense. Like sometimes I catch myself on the shorts, very rarely, but I'm like, nope, can't do that. You gotta get off of that. So I've been off for a while. The Reddit is the next one. I just want them to come out with the whole thing where they're like, you have to verify your age or your like scan your face or your license. Because if they ever do that, I'm just done.
Yeah,
it'll just make the decision for me. So I'm looking forward to that. Discord was going to do it, then they said they weren't.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that before.
Yeah. So I'll just make my decision for me. It's good. That's what it should do that. I mean, like, am I 18 years old? Yes, you can tell. I have a full beard. Actually, in a group chat, Greg sent a picture of something, like a post that I had on Facebook from like 6 years ago. Mm-hmm.
And I downloaded Facebook 2 years ago to literally take pictures off of that, like screenshot pictures. And then I got off, but I didn't deactivate the account. Mm-hmm. He sent that. So I was on a meeting and I go, oh no. I go on and hit my computer and I fucking deactivate. I was like, no. I go, oh, how is that thing still active? And I go, you didn't deactivate it. I'm like,
yep.
I deactivated it for like 4 years, downloaded it so I could take pictures. So they had some stupid pictures on there that I wanted. And I'm like, I must have left it. So the last 2 years, people are thinking I'm on. I'm not on.
Oh, you're all over the place.
And honestly, it kind of made me mad that people could still see it. So I went on right when he did that. I was like, no, deactivate. I don't want any part of it. I think in the last, 10 years at this point, I may have been on Facebook for a year and a half in that 10 years. Mm-hmm. Facebook was the first one to be like, nah, I don't need this.
Yeah, I still have Messenger, which I hate, and I want to get rid of it because it still keeps it alive. If I was off of that, I could just delete it officially, but it's still technically there. But it's also deactivated. The actual profile is deactivated. Yeah, the Messenger is still active, which I don't enjoy. Oh, wow.
I just don't. It's just not the. It just ain't for me. I got rid of Snapchat probably 6 years ago.
Yes, Snapchat has been deleted. I did export all my pictures to make sure I still had those because there's some good ones on there. But again, yeah, that's been long gone for a while.
Instagram is just like my accounts are there, and again, I hadn't been on in months. I was bored yesterday. I just downloaded it. And I'm like, nope, it's exactly what I thought. And I was like, I still hate it.
Yeah,
that's good enough for me.
Everything's just bots now anyway. Nothing's real. None of these people are real. It's all people just talking to bots and bots talking to bots and Dylan Theineman talking to bots.
Dylan Theineman from Oregon. Safety.
Oh.
Going to Chicago.
Nice.
Nice white safety going to Chicago.
Jason Sehorn, how are you?
Yeah. Jason Sehorn had one of my favorite interceptions of all time.
I know which one. We've talked about
the bobble.
Yeah,
it's insane. It's an insane. I think he ran that back for a touchdown. I think, or maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I think we watched it live here or on the show here.
Found it wild.
There you go, guy. That is a far way to travel. I'll give him that. Boop, boop. Yeah, go back to the commercials. There are commercials out there where I see it and it makes me think, I don't want your product. The opposite, I'm going to not buy it.
Well, that's why. So for some reason, my YouTube Premium got messed up the other day. I think maybe because I got a new card and I had to update. I got a new card last week, so I had to update it. So the other day, my Premium got messed up. And it's not even so. And I've had YouTube Premium for years now, so I don't even realize. The ads used to just be on the video. Oh, no. Now on your feed, you get ads on your YouTube feed.
On the shorts and stuff?
No, just your feed. It just had an ad. I was like, what the fuck is this? Give me back my premium. But yeah, I mean, the other stuff I think the most miserable people in the world are probably consuming a lot of fucking social media. Oh, and they're just living this comparative life.
Yeah, I mean, the big thing has always been I want to know who this guy is that is behind all the players. He keeps, he's always
just lurking. He's like the guy from Hey Arnold.
Yeah.
Glasses and all.
Yeah, the thing about the social media is everything everyone posts is just, you take the best pictures of everything. And it's so...
Yeah, it's here's my highlight reel. And
exactly,
then, I don't even...
It's not real.
You know what drives me nuts? And this has been forever.
Hell yeah.
The fucking... Here's another chaps my ass. The fucking voiceover things.
The AI voiceover. I like how they just find the other white safety.
I know, that's this comparison. This... Just so happened to be the other white safety.
But it's the same voiceover of every video. It's that same AI kind
of AI ones I don't like because it's there's somewhere the voice. That's not what I'm talking about, but I'm going to harp on this for a second.
Okay. Go get them.
When it's the AI ones and then it's the stupid ones when you're drinking a beer, Like, why? Who talks like that? When you go to the liquor store and you buy a beer and it's skunked, like, what voice was that? Who? Those are awful. But I hate when people like do a voiceover recap of the video that they're showing you. Oh, it drives me nuts. Oh, I fucking hate it. So today I woke up and I stretched a little bit and then I took a shit. And it was a big shit because I had pizza last night and I had extra jalapenos on that pizza. So it was a big shit. So I actually had a shit. Like, in that one time I shit, it was probably like 3 or 4 shits because I kept getting up and then going back into the toilet. And then I went, like,
yeah.
Why are we doing this?
I think that was when I stopped. When I okay, it's time to get rid of this. Is you see the people are like, oh, a day in the life of a human being. Like, and it's like I wake up and it's like all I can picture in my head is them waking up, putting their phone on a tripod, getting back into bed, and then waking up. Like,
that's what I mean. Like, it's a lot of work to do any sort of video thing. To waste your time doing shit like that, my brain can't comprehend it.
Yeah.
I don't understand. You putting on your fucking makeup and you going and driving to work. So you're doing what we all do. You're doing what everybody else is doing.
Oh, man. Or Roger's getting a workout. He's coming out real quick.
That fucking voiceover shit drives me nuts.
Yeah.
Narrating your day like, who the fuck are you, the Pope?
And then I watched the NFL draft.
Yeah. You know when you do it? You do it on a live stream with shitty audio, like
exactly.
like true fucking true blue Americans.
Yes.
The Texans take Keelan Rutledge.
Keelan Rutledge. I would not take a guard again.
Guard out of Georgia Tech.
I'm not taking a guard in the first round. I'm sorry. I never. If I was a GM of a team, of which I obviously am not, I would just never do it.
I think there's 4 guards that have been taken so far in this draft.
Do it. Like so. For example, Owenu, our right guard, is a 6th-round pick. We have like 100 6th-round picks. Just take a guard with every single one.
Yeah,
one of them's bound to work out.
Right? Seriously,
I'd rather do that. I would rather do that.
I mean, I don't know. Like, if you're the Texans, I feel like you got stuff to work on. But
yeah, I mean,
another trade.
So the big thing with that, didn't Miami already trade in the first round? They did. They traded with the Cowboys. Yeah. So the big thing with the Texans is, I mean, we all know what happened with what's his name, Stroud. Is he got happy feet because their offensive line has been hot garbage.
Well, you traded your left tackle.
Yeah, traded the left tackle. I'm pretty sure they also traded their right tackle. What are they doing over there in Houston world? But yeah, it's like he had a great rookie season. He's regressed every year because the offensive line has been trash.
Mm-hmm.
So there's your option. I mean, it's like and we all saw with the Patriots. So they showed earlier where the Bears centers retired unexpectedly, and that kind of set forward like a cascading effect because he retired, and they were like, shit, he was good and young, and I think he had just signed his 2nd deal. So they traded us for Bradbury for our center, and then we moved our guy left guard, Jared Wilson, to center, and then we signed Vera Tucker from the Jets, who's had injury histories, as our left guard. So he's good, but he's been injured a lot. So we'll see what happens. But they were saying Wilson is the one who's tipping our picks, who's tipping our snaps with his, in the Super Bowl.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There was some scuttlebutt about that, where every certain play, if it was a run play, he would do one thing. If it was a pass play, he'd do another. So people suspect there was some tipping of the pitches going on. But he was drafted as a center, but he just happened to play left guard. That's what we're the first team got to play 2 rookies in the left side of the line, and I think ever, which I'm surprised it worked as long as it did, because usually you have like a veteran in there that can help the young guy.
Yeah.
So, Interessante. So now with Ty Simpson being gone, I'm not feeling confident. Like I'm pretty sure we'll still trade back, but I would have felt more confident. Like, oh, someone's going to trade up for that quarterback. Now he's gone. I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, because I mean, the next ranked quarterback,
way down there.
Yeah, is ranked, I think, 93.
Now, the Clemson edge is still there. There's a Texas Tech edge who's still available. I got to see if his name pops up on the ticker there.
Best available right now. You still got Jermon McCoy out of Tennessee. You got Emmanuel McNeil Warren out of Toledo.
Yep.
I can't.
R. Mason Thomas? Is that a name that's on there somewhere?
There is, yes, but I don't know where. Mm-hmm. I don't know where. Who else? A couple of wideouts are up towards the top.
Oh, Boston? Is Boston still there?
Yeah, he's number 4 best available right now.
That's an option for us, but no, we're getting Brown, so we're not going to do Boston. He's like 6'4". He's a big guy. He's a big guy. So Boston's there, but again, with Brown, I doubt that's going to happen. But I like the idea of Boston because someone described him as like a souped up Mac Hollins. And if you remember the playoffs and when our offense was starting to deteriorate, who was the guy that Drake May looked for? It was Mac Hollins. So like that's like his kind of guy. Everyone's always kind of thinking about like, oh, let's go back to the shifty slot guy, the Wes Welkers, Edelman. But I don't think that's what Drake likes to do. He's not.
Yeah, you gotta cater to the quarterback.
Yeah,
like
he's not the Tom Brady.
No, because Tom Brady didn't really have, outside of Randy, he didn't really have the deep ball. Maybe later in his career he kind of developed it, but he was. You got to remember the 2 tight end set.
Yeah.
And the slot receivers and whatnot. And honestly, out of the backfield, having a running back out of the backfield like Kevin Falk.
Yeah.
That was kind of more of the game.
Yeah, he was getting it down the field bit by bit, but Drake May is not like a 12-play drive kind of guy. He wants to move it down the field, and that's where the big guys come in. So, but a lot of Patriots fans are scared off because of like the N'Keal Harrys of the world that didn't quite work out.
Yeah,
so.
I get you.
But it's a different cornerback. It's a different world. And now I'm interested with now. So Boston's there.
Dolphins take cornerback Chris Johnson out of San Diego State.
But I wouldn't hate Boston and pairing him with Brown. Like that would be very interesting to me, especially if we can trade Booty for like a.
Is that the most obvious trade that didn't happen yet?
What's that?
Is AJ to New England?
Yeah, it just has to happen after June 1st because of the salary cap implications.
Now, what are you giving up for that though?
That's the question. So he's old. He's 2 years older than Waddle. So I don't want it to be a first round pick. Maybe in the 2027 picks are supposed to be really good, but we can't trade him until June 1st, so we can't trade a pick
for this year.
Yeah, exactly. So I would hope third and a player. That's my hope. Oh, Dan Marino. That would be my wish. Would be a third and a player. But my guess is, but it's like he's like you have the leverage. Now they drafted a wide receiver, so you super have the leverage.
Oh yeah.
So make him do a third. Fuck him. Oh, rap sheet. What are you saying? The Patriots are trading out? Oh, wait, we traded up.
Wow.
Oh, snap.
Now, what if you guys draft a wideout just to be like, you know what?
Boston? Oh, who's this? Who are you talking to? No, I don't like you.
That's Lemon. Wow, your pick was in fast, dog.
Wow. Shit.
The call of a lifetime.
Interesting. Wow, we traded up. I'm a little surprised. We do have a plethora of late
you
round
have
picks.
Fucking 11 picks in this draft.
Yeah, but it's all 6th-round picks. It's all 5th and 6th. It's not anything.
Still.
Look at these.
Your coach isn't even going to be there that day.
I know. You trade them all.
He's decided that he's going to go to counseling for the day.
Like, really, that day? You happen to think that day? You can't just go the Monday?
I know. Sunday? Do you think anybody's going to care if it was Sunday or Monday? It's like,
right.
Do you think anybody cares, period? It's like, dog, that is your fucking personal bag. Sweet. And honestly, the fact that you lied to everybody, I mean, how thrilled could you be?
So we traded with Buffalo? Buffalo's a bunch of cucks because they traded with the Chiefs a couple of years ago, if you remember. And the Chiefs had beat them. So it's like, what's going on over here?
What they didn't even say what they gave up.
No. Oh, tackle, baby.
Caleb Lomu
Lomu.
out of Utah. Tackle.
That was the 7th of the 7 picks out of the 7 tackles that were going to go.
There you go.
Oh. That's interesting because
he has. Can I just say this? He has the haircut of probably like your dad,
like a middle manager at like Costco.
Yeah, like he looks like he would. He looks like he would be. He looks like he would be like a young guy in like the 90s that we would say that looks old as shit now.
So this is this is interesting because he's the left tackle. So we obviously also already have Campbell. We have Morgan Moses at right tackle, but as we said,
but Moses got to be older too now. He played for us.
Yeah, he's ancient. He's 35 years old. He's got 1 year left. Let's just say that. So this guy might be redshirting, but you also need a little bit of depth there. He does need a new haircut.
The haircut is like,
yeah,
it's like he would be a young guy in the 90s, and now you'd be like, wow, he looks old as shit.
Yeah,
how old is he? 20. What?
So now here's the thing. Like after that guy went, because I'm pretty sure he was tackle number 7. There's not another tackle who's like halfway decent until like the 5th round.
Really?
Yeah. So that's why we had to go there, because
that makes sense.
You could probably get a decent edge in the 2nd round.
Yeah, let's see where the best available is right now. Yeah, tackles have completely fallen off.
Yep.
Completely fallen off.
Yep.
They're not in the top 25 of what's available right now. Mm-hmm. It's funny. This kid's been they already picked another corner, and this kid McCoy's been sitting there. Who was the one that was sitting there forever?
The Eagles took him
in the couple years ago.
Yeah, he went like 20. He was like the first. He was like the best cornerback in the class, and he went at like 21.
Yeah,
22 for the Eagles. Yeah,
they're saying the best fit for the Chiefs is Denzel Boston, wide receiver out of Washington.
Mm-hmm. I would not have hated that for the Patriots. So I need to see some instant reaction here, but.
Holy mother of pearl.
What's
up? Dude, I'm so in on this guy.
Big citrus?
No, but this guy's name is Jennings Dunker. Look at his picture.
Wow, that's a mullet.
That guy's going to be a commando, offensive tackle. Played for the Iowa Hawkeyes. Jennings Dunker. Beautiful name. Even more beautiful mullet.
Oh, man. So is this guy getting a red shirt or what? What's going on? What are we doing?
My prediction would be Washington just takes a wideout somewhere in that 3, 4, 5. Problem is not having a 2nd round pick sucks.
That's not great. It's not great.
But also, I did appreciate that they did the stick and pick, because you were going to get one of the top 7 people.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Oh, Jets just traded.
Who'd they trade?
Jets just popped up.
They traded back into the 1st round?
Yeah.
That's their 3rd pick?
Yeah.
Holy Santa Claus shit.
Is there another quarterback out there? I have to use the bathroom again.
Go for it. Get a commercial.
All right. I'm going to take my clip off here. Maybe I'll look for the thing as I walk.
Jeez. I don't know. Chiefs at 29. The pick is in. These walks by Goodell getting slower and slower over here. Let's go, boys. Let's bring her home. We got 3 more picks left. Chiefs take defensive tackle Peter Woods out of Clemson. Dude, Jennings Dunker. Fucking beautiful name. Defensive tackle the Chiefs took. Pietro Woods. Any luck with the magnet?
No. I mean, it wasn't in the toilet.
It wasn't in the toilet that you flushed twice already.
Heck yeah.
3 picks left in the 2026.
I feel like it went by at a pretty good clip. What time are we closing in on? Actually, I'm wearing a watch. What am I doing?
Yeah, they did say they were projected to end around 11.
Okay.
I think that's the thing, though, with their commercial breaks, because it's 8 minutes, but the commercial break, like the pick has been in, and then we had to do commercial breaks.
So as I was using the restroom, and everyone's wearing white except for him. That's funny. I was thinking of this pick that the Patriots just made. Now, I don't know, it's tricky because if you're going to take a guy first in the first round, you want him to be like immediate impact. Like he can step right in. Like Will Campbell started day 1.
Mm-hmm.
This guy does not sound like he's going to be. Like he's going to have to redshirt behind Moses. But Moses is ancient, 35 years old, oldest man in the league, and he might miss some time. He played every game last year.
Oldest man in the league.
Yeah, he missed some. He played every game last year.
That's true.
So maybe you'll expect him to do that, or they just have to. And he's a good dude. Like Moses is a good dude. Like he wants to like trade. What the hell?
Who is that?
Is that the Vikings?
No, Green Bay. Green Bay?
It's Parsons, right?
Yep.
So that's a little tricky. I don't love that. I don't adore that too much.
They must have seen something. They moved up a few spots to get him.
We saw what happened in the Super Bowl. You gotta protect Drake. That's the big thing, and like him.
But I'm sorry. I didn't know. I want to see what they're trading for these things.
That's a good point.
They're not fucking telling us.
That's a good point. Let me see if I can find that.
Because the Jets just traded back into the first round for their 3rd pick in the first round, and they're not saying what they traded for. Neither did they say about the Patriots.
They did not show that. That's a really good point.
Like early on, they were. Oh,
yeah.
Oops, I already saw it.
Oh. The 31st, number 125 overall. So that would have been a 4th rounder.
Gotcha. Omar Cooper Jr. out of Indiana, the Jets picked wide receiver. So the Jets, 3 first-round picks.
Okay.
I don't know what they gave up for this.
Boston's still out there. Yeah, they're still not showing what the trade, like.
It's odd.
Yeah. What's the trade comp? NFL Network. I'm going to have to start watching ESPN from now on.
So who'd they get again? They got David Bailey.
They got Bailey in second.
The tight end.
Sadiq, and then this gentleman.
So now ask your friend what he thinks now. Is he more pissed off now?
Let me see.
I mean, I don't know what they traded to go back into the first round to get this kid, but
they might be saying the trade compensation out loud, but we're on mute, so we're not really.
It's still like, what if I can't hear? Literally. You know what's funny? Oh, yeah, because so Cooper Jr. was he was on the best available board. He was just under Denzel Boston.
He said, "I hate this team so much, man."
So he's not. So he's doesn't seem like he's as pissed, but he's not. Still not thrilled.
He wanted tackle. I know that. He said something earlier.
Well, you potentially got the best defensive tackle, right? Or defensive end.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
You got potentially the best.
Another trade.
Wow, Tennessee back in. So that Buffalo just traded again?
Dude, okay. This is funny because word on the street was a couple of years ago when the Bills got cucked by the Chiefs and traded with the Chiefs. They traded out of the first round. People suspected it's because they didn't want to pay first round money. They're fucking doing it again because they're opening that.
Wow.
They're opening that new stadium.
That's right. So they traded with New England to move back to 31, and then they're trading with Tennessee to completely move out of the first round. Tennessee drafted at 4 Carnell Tate out of Ohio State.
So I'm curious I do remember that being a thing a couple of years ago.
That's
and
wild.
I wouldn't be surprised, man, that owner, he owns the Sabres, and they finally went back to the playoffs for the first time in like 100 years. But that was one of the knocks against him is he's not the biggest spender in the world.
There he is. Look at him. He looks so much happier over in Tennessee. Remember that time they made him go to London? just so they could come back and fire him.
I fired him on the flight back over. A lot of trade ups in the back into the first round. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Still don't love that logo.
I wonder, dude, what if they get Boston and they went double wide out in the first round?
Wow. Or is there a tight end out there?
Nobody that high up. The next one is Eli Stowers. Stowers?
Yep. Stowers, yeah.
Out of Vanderbilt.
Yep. There's a Georgia tight end, too, who's pretty okay, but he only had 20 receptions last year. But they don't use tight ends in college like they do in so like Kittle didn't have like a big college career.
Yeah.
But they don't use them like they use in the NFL. Cam Ward there, too. Don't worry, Cam. You can only get better.
Help is on the way, dear.
That's funny.
These walks are getting slower and slower.
He's getting a little tired.
Yeah.
He's a little sweaty.
Same. So let's
right.
fucking hurry it up here.
You run out there, you jog out there. I'm not loving the set as much as I liked the last year, because last year was like outside and stuff, right?
Yeah.
They might be kind of outside. Oh, Roger.
Let's see who that pick is.
I'm saying thank you for all these losers.
All right, great. Can you just fucking do it?
I do like the color. I like that blue. But I'm not loving the it's going to take some it looks like the Steelers.
Yeah.
It's going to take some getting used to.
Oh, Keldrick Falk out of Auburn, an edge, another edge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a big edge class, that's for sure.
Oh, they moved up to get an edge.
Yep.
I figured Sala looked pretty happy. He's a defensive guy. One more pick. So we're at 2 hours and 53 minutes. Time flies, though, I tell you.
Right? 2 hours.
I mean, I'm tired, but that's because I'm way past my bedtime. But other than that,
so far past my bedtime. Let me look back. So we've done a good amount of these episodes now. I'm scrolling through them.
wow, look at that, man.
Let me find our draft
deep
episode.
out there.
So deep. So deep.
It was over 3 hours, I think.
Yeah, I want to say the same. Yeah. Can the commander?
We're gonna finish right at 3 hours on the dot. So I'm gonna kick the audio off. We need an audio guy. I want a guy who's gonna come in and do this fucking audio and then just figured this whole thing out?
3 hours and 45 minutes.
Holy shit. Well, so it was 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
10
so I guess
minutes
it did make a difference then.
Yeah. That's a lot.
Can you be here till midnight? Can we just keep talking?
No, yes, actually we could. But both of us, it's way past our bedtime. Mel already asked me earlier. She goes, Are you live streaming the whole draft? I go, yeah. She goes, so are you going to be miserable tomorrow because you're going to be tired? I was like,
yep.
I can't be. It's her birthday. But I was a little offended that that's how it came across. But I was like, I'm going to have to sleep later than I normally do because tomorrow is not the day to be in a bad mood or be tired.
Happy birthday, Mel.
Yep.
I was trying to mow my lawn today. Fun story. And my lawnmower does not start. Like I said, my father-in-law was trying to mow it for me. He couldn't get it to start. So I was like, I'll look at it. Maybe he wasn't doing something right. No, it's definitely not starting. So, but as I was doing it, my neighbor across the street came over and said that her and her husband they're doing like a joint 40th birthday party next weekend. And his birthday's today and hers is in 3 weeks. And they're going to do a mobile brewer in their like driveway.
What does that mean?
I don't know. But I'm looking forward to it.
Are you going to go?
Well, she was like, hey, just so you want, like, you'll see it next week. She's like, just a heads up.
So you're just going to walk over, get a beer, and go home?
She's like, you're welcome to come over. And of course, I tell Jess, and she's like, what the fuck?
You're going to literally walk over, get a beer, and go.
Hell yeah.
And then walk back home.
Hell yeah. I told Jess, I was like, I'm pretty sure the monitors can reach that far. I can see their windows from here. No one's climbing in the windows. I can see what's going on. But that'll be fun. So I don't even know if we're gonna pop over, but I mean,
you will just so you can go get a
Jess can't
mobile beer.
Jess can't unless she gets one of those athletics. Although she wouldn't even drink those.
She won't do it. Just cause.
She's like, I know it's probably okay, but she's like, I just can't chance it. I'm like, all right.
That's fair. Well, take that 4-pack and then
hell yeah.
I'm sure they'll be good.
Yeah.
So when she is ready, good and ready.
Yep. I mean, well, yeah, because one of the NAs I had for the Patriots game, she took like a very, very small sip. Like NA, literally the smallest sip is like, yeah, you're fine. You get more alcohol in a banana.
Or your mouthwash.
That's true. That's true.
Unless you get the alcohol free, which I do because I actually like the taste of the Crest one better than the Listerine.
One of them, the Crest one, or one of them like stained my teeth at one point. I remember because it was like
I hope it's not the Crest one that I like so much.
No, I think it was Colgate. It was one of the other ones.
Would they stain it blue?
No, it was like something like weird. I forget what it was, and I remember reading about it. Like, oh yeah, with certain stuff they use in there. I was like, shit. So I went back to
interesting.
I don't even know why I was using it at that point. Oh, you guys are so excited. Oh, Schneider. Screw you. You guys beat us, you losers. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
The last pick, Seattle's pick is in. Did you also notice that? Did you notice the table was different, but it looks the same?
Is it a different table?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's
I did not notice.
Accidentally looked the exact same as the other one. No, because I put the other one out there as like the kitchen table.
Ooh.
I was like, oh, I need a new table. So I got this one.
Look at the exact same one.
It looks the exact same. It's just not as. It's a little rougher.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Get this from the Home Depot.
Yep. If I was feeling it, I would have noticed.
It's not as soft. Goodell's trying to calm this kid down.
Yep.
He's got crazy eyes right now. What's going on?
Chill, bro.
Is he just high on life? Or is it... No, it's Coke. Like, he's still going. Goodell's like, guy, you gotta...
He really wants to jazz him up.
Well, it was a weird fade out with the hand thing. You kind of just wave your hands and then stop. Yeah. He kind of just did like a slow, a little bit more, 20%.
Oh, he's back.
10%.
He's going back.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Well, I guess they are the Super Bowl champs.
Tupac. Oh.
That was the weirdest high five I've ever seen. These two are made for each other.
Yeah. I wonder, is it like a medical thing? It could be. It could be.
No, that's not a medical thing.
You can't dap someone up like that.
No.
Make a wish.
Wait. Well,
we're going without context here. There's no sound. So
I feel like he had a pretty true dap up.
oh my gosh.
Oh
my gosh. Oh my gosh.
dude, I want to hear it so bad. That's going to be on YouTube later, right?
Yeah, 100%. I probably did like, you're Super Bowl champion, the Seattle stupid Hawks.
But I wonder if his audio when he yelled sound worse than ours. When he was like, Whopper large fry.
Another Notre Dame running back.
Jadarian Price. Well, they did lose their running back to the Chiefs.
That is true.
What's his name? Guy
he just won the MVP for the Super Bowl. He just beat the poop out of us.
That's how I've already forgotten.
Yeah,
so much. About
I know
football.
Charb, but I feel like I should know.
Yeah,
no, it wasn't Charb. I know. Kenneth Walker.
Kenneth Walker.
The third.
I felt like they paid him a lot.
Yeah.
Wow. Jadarian Price out of Notre Dame. Not a name I even heard of. Probably because of Jeremiah Love, but. And there you have it.
Yep.
Oh, we went over. We went over 3 hours and 1 minute.
Damn. We blew it.
We blew it. But you know what? Next year,
see.
we're going to get an audio guy.
Where are you guys? Where are you picking? Oh, that's right. You don't have a second round
We
pick.
don't have a second round
That's
pick.
right, yeah.
So rounds
Shit.
2 and 3 are tomorrow, and then rounds 4 through 7 are Saturday. And they always trim the time down.
Oh, yeah.
For those
Yeah, it
picks.
cuts down. Yeah.
So.
Well, it's 45 minutes less than our last live draft show.
Listen,
so, hey.
and next year we'll have a better system.
We'll have a sound guy. He's going to come in. She's going to come in. Fix everything. We're going to have stuff all over the place. I got to find this magnet. Yeah.
It's just, I'm not, it's I'm not an audio guy.
I don't know what you're doing for the Commanders, but I give the Patriots an A+ for their first round pick.
Due to the hairstyle?
Yes.
Because you were a little concerned about that pick.
Yeah, because it's a red shirt guy. He's not going to play right away unless Moses gets hurt.
That's fair.
Yeah, so it's like, do you take a guy in the first round who's going to sit for a year? That's tricky.
I feel like Washington probably picked who they wanted, and the kid's got a lot of upside. We'll see. I heard some, there's some mixed things, but whatever.
Yeah.
He seemed like a nice young man.
Trust the process.
I will not give him a grade.
He's very handsome.
He's a handsome young man. He looked like he was happy to be there.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope he fits in well with our new team.
There you go. I like it.
Until whenever we decide to record again.
There'll be probably the schedule release, and they do that.
Mid-May.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll do a schedule release episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not live. We'll do that one.
No, we'll do that.
Recorded.
And we'll do a recap of the free agency and the
rest of the draft
all together. And we'll see you then.
There you go.
Bye.